Donovan, what is the last purchase that you regret?
That I regret?
That you regret? Something you bought that you look back on and you say, why did I buy that?
I don't know, man. It was probably a shirt, probably just last week.
It was bullshit.
Probably.
Now, did you regret that purchase more than you regretted buying stock in the 2025 Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders?
No,
Really?
because I'll do it again. You give me 30 seconds, I'll do it again.
You'll buy another shirt or you'll buy more stock?
I
in the
buy
Raiders?
more stock in the Raiders.
Oh, you're
Okay.
a terrible investor.
As you guys see by the title, we're here today to buy and sell stock in new teams, have a new round, a new year of buying stock in players, buying stock in teams based on their offseason. We all put together a list of teams that post-draft, post-free agency, we're feeling good about and we're buying stock in relative to the way everybody else around the country views them and vice versa. Teams that we're selling stock in because we don't really see the vision in them getting significantly better than they were last season.
I'm about to be so rich buying all this stock.
Are you?
I actually do feel very good about my picks. About who I am.
Felt good about it last year too. It was a very strange year in the NFL last year.
I feel okay, but for the Raiders, like I do think that there was probably like 10% more of what it needed to be of me like convincing myself that like could happen. Where like the signs were there and like the environment for the Raiders to have this like turnaround season was there. And I think I rode the circumstances a little bit too much. Today, I don't think that I'm doing a lot of mental gymnastics.
I think the signs weren't there last year, but this year they are. So we'll see if you double down on the Raiders. We'll see with a bunch of other stuff, how much you hate on certain teams. It's hard to hate and sell post-draft because everybody adds these new rookies that could be anything.
Yeah.
Every fan base in the world feels good. Like they address their needs. They're going to be so much better next year. Their third-round pick wide receiver is going to be a star. Antonio Williams is the next Amon-Ra St. Brown. The safety they got in the second round is the next Nicky Monwari. Hope is through the roof. But maybe we got to see through a little bit.
It's a lot of coke. It's a lot of hope.
Cope Hour. Let's do it.
Cue the intro music. All right, let's start with a buy. We'll go back and forth. Each of us giving a buy, each of us giving a sell. Donovan, you go first. What is the first team you're buying stock in heading into the 2026-2027 season?
Not only am I buying stock, I think this is going to be my largest purchase of the offseason.
Put it on the whole wallet?
About 75% of my wallet.
Your portfolio is going to be fucked, man. No bounces at all.
We're riding and dying
Your
with this
future
team.
kids' college fund rides on this team. And who is that team?
The Houston Texans.
Okay.
Is that a good investment?
I'm going all in.
All in on CJ Stroud.
All in. All in.
What a way to spin it all in on CJ Stroud.
That's what it comes down to.
It really is because,
Yeah.
and the reason why I'm buying stock in them is because they are loaded everywhere, and their roster is very, very good. And while the rest of the world looks at CJ Stroud and sees a mouse, I see a good quarterback. I'm gonna stand by him in this tough time. I'm gonna stand by
guy?
CJ Stroud.
You see a good quarterback. The rest of the Twitter sees FouseyTube. We had this picture that he just posted of him working out his traps. Looks like he's doing some pull downs. A lot of people making fun of his traps. Not here for that. Lost a lot of weight. Is he locked in?
Lost weight. You see him wearing a hat. You know that the haircut has happened. You see when he first walked in, he's a little bit more tan than what he normally is.
Got the little beard going on too.
Okay.
He went
chiseled.
away.
Yeah.
He clearly went away and came back. I don't know if he was on an island. I don't know if he was at like a spa retreat. I don't know what
He went
happened.
to rehab. That's what it looks like.
Maybe that too.
But
But
for what? Being unserious?
Being a bad quarterback.
yes, but I think that CJ Stroud is gonna have a better year. I think that what we saw in the two playoff games, as crazy and scary as those two playoff games were, I think that they were just so outlandish that it was that's just not replicable. And like
That's a good point. You can't be that ass
you
2 years in a row.
can't be that bad. All last season, he did not lose.
This is real market research right here.
he didn't lose a single fumble all last year. He lost 2 in 2 playoff games. He threw 8 picks all last year. He threw 5 in 2 playoff games. He was so bad in those 2 games. I have nowhere else to believe that he can go up. I think this can happen. And then whenever you look at this defense, you look at one of the the one pieces that they might be missing. You look at that of the interior of the defensive line. They go out, they get McDonald in the draft this year to help the interior, to help that run defense.
As well as Sheldon Rankins coming back.
All the other pieces that they have. You know that DeMeco Ryans is at the helm of this entire team and looks to be one of the best coaches in the NFL. You traded for David Montgomery. I think that the offensive line is starting to come together a little bit more than what it was last year. The running game is going to have a little bit more juice. You have your second-year wide receivers. You still have Nico Collins. If C.J. Stroud is not literally the worst quarterback that we have ever seen, I think this team has has a very, very high ceiling. And I'm buying a lot.
I am right behind you. I did some market research as well. I don't have as much of my stock portfolio built into them, but going through all those things, you talked about them adding David Montgomery and seeing how he's been playing behind. He played behind Jahmyr Gibbs, but for the most part throughout his career, he's a very good running back. No one's going to call him like the best, but compared to what they had previously, such levels. And I think that seeing that upgrade and then also seeing how they pretty much like doubled down on their defense with Caden McDonald. They also signed your white boy over there, Reed Blankenship as well.
Forgot to mention Reed.
Yeah. And then on top of that too, they re-signed Shair, I think a couple of days ago actually. This team right here did nothing but triple down on their strengths, and I agree with you. For the most part, my thought process about buying into them has to do with everything that has nothing to do with CJ Stroud at all. I don't think he's going to be as bad, but more so I think this team is oozing with talent defensively that they should pretty much it feels like they should walk their way into 11 to 12 wins next year, depending on the schedule, obviously.
Yeah, it's easy to forget that before the playoff meltdown in which CJ Stroud completely ruined his reputation for the entire summer, we were talking about this team having the potential to make the Super Bowl, despite the fact that none of us really believed in their offense, because the defense was that goddamn dominant last year. That amongst all the talks about the Seahawks defense, the Broncos defense, the Eagles defense at times, we were talking about the Texans defense as being better than all of them. And the Seahawks defense went on to be legendary and win a Super Bowl. And it was not controversial at all to say that you thought the Texans defense was even better. The offense obviously let them down. So if we're saying that, and they already had the potential to be a Super Bowl team last year when their offense was significantly worse, they lost Joe Mixon before the season, which I think everybody forgets about. They weren't expecting Woody Marks hoops to be the entire run game. Now you have David Montgomery to replace Joe Mixon because who knows what's happening with his fucking body. You had a bunch of young receivers that are going to year two. Hopefully you get Tank Dell back now. You're going to have more support for CJ Stroud on the outside. Your offensive line is completely reinvented now. The fact that we have Wyatt Teller and Braden Smith as veterans on the right side to completely give you an entire new look. Year two of Ariante Ursary. You get a mauler like Keelan Rutledge in the first round this year who should be a great run blocker from day one. Everything about the offense is in a better place now when we were already saying it was just good enough to not sell the defense in the best case scenario. Now it doesn't even look like that weak of a unit at all. If everybody's healthy, it looks like it should be more than okay.
And this team was 3-5 last year, and they won 8 straight. Mm-hmm. And CJ Stroud basically missed he missed 3 weeks,
and he got hurt. We forgot about that. Everybody forgets about that.
He missed 3 weeks to a month with a concussion. And listen, if you want to say something, maybe he was just concussed for the rest of the season, and it just took a lot longer.
Fair.
Even if he wasn't concussed, it derails the course of your season. Like football is such a rhythm-based sport, being in the flow of things, everybody gaining chemistry as the year goes on. And if you remember, whenever CJ Stroud was out, they won some of those games, and everybody was saying, "Oh, are they better without him? Is Davis Mills going to be the guy? This is in the air. He has to come back in and carry the momentum. They started without him. Like that's a lot of just wrenches thrown into the course of your season that to make a deep run, you largely need to not have any wrenches. So the fact that he fell apart after having that kind of mess up the momentum of his year stands to reason. Mm-hmm. And if that doesn't happen, hopefully he doesn't miss a month of the season, stands to reason that'll also make him have a better playoff showing than this year.
Yeah, I think the Texans right now, they should make the conference championship game.
That's
I like this. When I tell you this is how much I'm buying into the
you're buying a lot.
Texans right now.
Wow.
That's just a hard statement to say about any team, just with the course of how NFL works.
I understand that those are my expectations.
For them, is tough. Though. Could, I'm with you.
I believe so much in this defense and everything that they have been able to accomplish over the last 2 years, and the fact that they were able to go last year and win games with Davis Mills. Also in these games that you're playing against in the playoffs, where CJ Stroud is having 5 turnovers a game, you won one of those games by 24 points. You were in another one of those games. You lost by 12, but that game was fairly close and it was like within reach until, the fourth quarter. This defense is going to be good enough to keep them in every single game. I think that they've shown the ability to go on a run with the streak that they had last year. I think with the offensive line, like this is going to be one of those things where now that the offensive line is there and we are in year 2 of this Nick Haley offense, you're going to have some continuity. You're going to have some actual talent that can carry out a scheme. I feel really, really good about the Texans. And so like their over-under is at like 9.5. I'm taking the over on that.
They also, one thing doesn't get talked about enough, in terms of like per player, per roster, they might have the highest saturation of cool names on their team. They haven't gotten him EJ Speed,
Very cool.
Stingley, Kamari Lassiter,
Tough.
Daniil Hunter. It's an aggressive last name. Hunter.
True.
To'o tough. Tough. You go to the offensive side. Tank Dell.
I like this.
Depending how we feel about Nico, kind of a cool name in a way. It's kind of like, well, look at Nico.
It's on the borderline.
Tank Dell sounds like a big boy right there.
Ariante.
So
Never heard that name a day in my life, but
He
it's tough.
got to be
This is-
fast as fuck.
He's a left tackle.
Oh, goddamn.
this is true market research.
Yeah. What other team out there has more cool names?
I'm not
That
sure.
is true.
I'm
That is
not
true.
sure. But you put the coolness factor. You put the fact
They
that
got a nickel named Huzzy. I don't know who that is, but Huzzy.
I'm not gonna lie. They passed the test. They passed the test.
They're so cool.
Wait, they got 2 Kamaris. They've got him Kamari Ramsey on their depth chart right now. 2 Kamaris.
I like this for them.
Nah, man, it's tough. They're winning the bowl. I think I agree with you. Man.
Have you guys ever seen Better Call Saul?
No.
B-Souls, can you Google Howard Hamlin for me real quick?
Yeah.
Howard, Hamlin. And go to images.
Yes.
Yeah, pull it up for me.
Better Call Saul. What? I don't even know what that is. Is that a movie?
It's a show. It's a spin-off of Breaking Bad. Can you go to images for me?
Yeah.
Howard Hamlin wears a very specific suit that becomes a plot point in which he wears a dark blue jacket, a baby blue shirt with a white collar.
Okay.
Is that not exactly what Donovan's wearing? Scroll
You
up.
knew it was coming.
Scroll up. Click that dark one in the middle.
This one?
Yep. He wears that same thing the entire show, and it becomes a plot point. Is that not Donovan right now?
Ah, shit.
Hold on.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
The white collar sticking out.
That was your inspo?
You got the Howard Hamlin fits.
That's where you got your swag from. I like it.
I've never seen this show in my life.
It's tough.
Did you lay out the fit last night?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
It is exactly the same color. Now, Howard Hamlin isn't a poorly dressed guy, so it's not
Yeah.
exactly an insult.
Yeah.
But you are Howard Hamlin today.
That's funny.
He's a lawyer.
That's so funny.
You know, I'll take that.
Dude, yesterday I showed you a picture of that Drewski skit or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't have no reaction because I was like, oh, you don't get it. It's because he dressed like a fucking frat boy.
No, I
Yesterday.
understood.
Okay.
I understood.
Only if y'all tapped in, man. How much you gonna pull up?
The comments said yesterday that you look like you just finished recording College Dropout.
I wasn't clean though. Like I wasn't clean.
Yeah.
I wasn't clean though.
Is that a bad thing? Huh?
People aren't always
Wasn't Kanye fly?
exactly. See, they're not always cooking your outfit.
That's
They're just
what I'm
observing
saying,
things
man.
about your outfit.
Exactly.
What good, bad, in between, and different. They will make they'll make an observation.
I said as soon as I walked in, Mo said something to me. As soon as I walked in, I was like, try to put on a little color because it was feeling good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the weather's good.
Yeah. I was like, let me start wearing these tans and blacks. Let me get a little purple, a little lilac. Now all of a sudden I'm Kyle Roger. I don't like that.
Yeah, I said it looked like you were punching beers.
Let's do a team I'm selling stock in.
Okay.
This one, I'm selling stock relative to what I thought last year because I think I was the highest of us in our preseason predictions. And they largely became what I thought they could be. And I feel a little bit less confident going into this coming season. Not that this team is going to fall off a cliff and be terrible, but I think they're due for some regression as well as the teams around them due for some progression. I'm selling a little bit of stock, not liquidating, but a little bit of stock in the Denver Broncos. Last year we did our
Okay.
predictions. I said if everything goes right and they get some type of leap from one of their offensive young players around Bo Nix, or if Bo Nix gets better, which I think he did, they could win 14 games. They won 14 games. That was a random ass line that I named. I happened to say 14 games. That happened, right? I don't think they're going to win 14 games this year. And for that, I feel like I need to sell my stock a little bit. Sell like 20% of my shares, maybe a little bit. Bo Nix, multiple surgeries. There's all these reports about his recovery and getting more surgeries. It's probably normal, but that's in the air. There was the comments end of last season, the disagreements between him and the coach. The vibes aren't that great. Their biggest weakness to stave off regression defensively was their linebacker core. I don't feel like it's that much better, personally. I feel like the linebacker core still might not be great. It's really hard to year by year maintain top level defenses. And this is a defense that was playing up to the level of like the top 5 defense. There's like 3 defenses I feel better in now. The Eagles defense got better, so I think they lapped them too. It's already hard year by year to maintain elite defenses. I don't feel like they got significantly better. It would, for them to get better this year or stay at top defense, I think we need a Jahdae Barron leap. Him to play better, play like a first round pick, which he didn't do in his first year. Don't feel great about that. They obviously lose John Franklin Myers. That hurts. Offensively, I really do like Jalen Waddle, and I think if they do prove to be a 14-win team again, it'll be because Jalen Waddle's unleashed with a good quarterback now that can connect with him on the deep balls. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how Bo Nix's mobility is post-injury, if that holds him back to start the next year or not. It just feels like the team that, while I don't think they're bad, I still think they can be a playoff team, still think they can be a contender if things go right. They're not quite as poised going to next year to maintain the level they're at, especially with the Chargers getting better, Mike McDaniel coming in. I would think most people agree they're going to be a very good team next year. The Chiefs will probably win more than 6 games. You can imagine a world where they're not quite as good.
I think the schedule for a big part of, for them is obviously going to be a big part of it because you have the division that you already talked about with the Chargers and the Chiefs and the Raiders. Maybe Fernando Mendoza can get one. Who knows? They still have to play. They have to play Buffalo. They have to play the Rams. They have to play Seattle. They have to play San Francisco. They have to play the Patriots. Those 5 games on top of the other 6 games that you are playing within your division. That's extremely tough. So yeah, I don't think that 14 wins is gonna be it. And like if they do win 14 wins, okay, this is just one of those teams and like
yeah, they could.
You know, they're firmly in their window. But there were a lot of moments last year where I do feel like they got away with some porous offensive performances and the defense carried. And I think that if those performances replicate themselves again this season, they probably should lose those games more often than not.
And they had some like, typical young team winning a lot of close games things that everybody assumes that next year you're not going to win as many close games. History says some of those teams regress. They did score 30 points against the Giants in the second half and have a miraculous comeback. That's hard to account for. New play caller. They're giving Davis Webb play calling duties. Sean Payton's first time ever deferring play calling duties. I don't necessarily think that's going to be a bad thing. I think Davis Webb is sought after for a reason. If Sean Payton's willing to do that, knowing how arrogant Sean Payton is, it's probably because he knows Davis Webb is nice and can make them just as good, if not better, with him play calling and doesn't want to lose him. So I won't say that's like a necessarily negative, but it's an unknown. And I just think there's enough unknowns here. And what we know with how hard it is to win a tough division like this 2 years in a row, how hard it is to win 14 games in a row when you have not one of like the greatest QBs of all time or something like that to give you a crazy baseline. Just a team that I think is worth noticing. When, like I mentioned at the top, post-draft, we're going to feel good about every team. Every team made improvements and added young players. They added the least in the draft, I think, as far as impact players in next year. Yeah. So if we're going to find a way to be slightly pessimistic in a time where it's really hard to be pessimistic, I think they're a team that could be slightly worse next year.
Okay. My next team that I'm definitely selling on, I don't know if they're going to be slightly worse because why they were bad in the first place is because they faced a quarterback injury. I don't like the Commanders at all. Okay. I think they have some of the worst skill position players in the entire league, bro. Offensively, they were piss poor. It's not fair because obviously Marcus Mariota was like at the helm of that. And I think Jaden Daniels only played 7 games. He was only healthy for 6.5 games probably. But going into the offseason, obviously, like their biggest additions were, of course, Sonny Styles. It's amazing. Odafe that's amazing as well. And I think their defense is a lot more respectable than what it was last year. But going into this year, of course, they lost Deebo Samuels. Okay, that's fine. And you re-signed Terry McLaurin at the start of the offseason. Yeah, at the start of the offseason to a contract extension. He's like he's like 29, 30 now. But outside of that, offensively, like this team did absolutely nothing. And I don't see any skill pop, no like real size at all. This is like you're going into the offseason pretty much like hoping that someone like, I don't know, Luke McCaffrey takes a leap. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, shout out to Bill, of course. interesting young
Shout out
player.
to Bill.
But like, what's going on with this offense? You're pretty much living and dying by Daniels at this point.
Yeah, their bet is that their offensive coordinator coming in and changing up the look entirely is going to be like a needle mover for all those guys. All the young guys get better offensively, and then Jay McDaniels is healthy with a new, fresh offensive mind. That gives you enough that you can put all your assets into defense. With the defensive head coach, he knows that if they suck this year, I guarantee you he's fired. So let's try to make sure my side of the ball isn't trashed, so I don't get fired. And they went out and put all their assets into defense. But I agree. I think
they're going to be the worst team in their division.
I probably agree with that sentiment. I think if we're talking about like their stock relative to last year, I mean, it's only up from here. They're a top 10 pick. So like they're probably not going to be worse than last year, but I don't think they'll be meaningfully better. And if people are expecting them to get back to contender level because of one offseason of getting a bunch of good, not great defensive parts that bring athleticism and youth, plus Sonny Styles, who I think could be great, I don't think that's enough for them to be like back into like deep playoff run contention. I think they need to let the defense get good this year. Let the edge rushing duo they brought in of Odafe Owe and Chase on, give them speed off the edge. Let Sonny Styles be a needle mover in the pass game. Hope Nick Cross, Amik Robertson, all these DB guys give them much more stability than they had in last year when they're giving up big plays left and right from the defensive backs. And then next year, we have another draft, another offseason where we can get Jaden Daniels some more weapons.
Mm-hmm.
The NFC East is just, it's tough. And I think like they probably will be the last team in the NFC East, because I was trying to figure out of the bottom two teams, or the teams that I think are going to be at the bottom of that division in terms of the Giants and the Commanders, which one do I actually feel good about, and who do I feel better about? And I think right now it's very clearly the Giants.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they were 2-5 in the games that Jaden played last year. Obviously, like the defense is a massive part of that. The offense also had times where they just couldn't get going, and they were very, very stuck in the mud. I do think that Terry missed a majority of training camp last year because of the holdout. I think that him coming into the season healthy, I think Jaden Daniels coming into the season healthy, I do think like there is, I feel better about the Giants, but I'm not 100% sure. And so while right now, I think it's safe to say that the Commanders are going to be last in the division, there's a little bit of me that's still like, Jaden Daniels can still elevate so much of this team. They were far, far away 2 years ago, and you drop him in, and all of a sudden he's making plays. He's making plays on the ground. His deep ball, his ability to process and get this offense on schedule, and even make plays out of schedule. I think there's a world where the Commanders do get back to 2024 as opposed to what happened last year.
It's tough though, because when you say get back to 2024, they made the conference championship, which was like, fluke isn't the right word. They earned those wins, but it wasn't really indicative of their current level as far as long-term success. So that's the part where it's hard to imagine they get back to that level, because they overachieved in some ways. Maybe they'll get back to the level that we thought they were going to be at, or they were at in the regular season, where they were a good team that was winning these close games and had this ability.
That's more what I mean.
Yeah. Just it's hard to divorce yourself from those playoff expectations when you're so good so early. And Jaden Daniels played like legitimately like a top 8 quarterback as a rookie. Then I do agree that he'll get back healthy and do part of that. Part of me wishes they gave him a little more help though. I hate when young quarterbacks are like what you said, he can be the elevator, like he's fucking Mahomes, like he has those expectations right away. I feel like he's at the point of his career where it's nice that he elevated so much as a rookie, but it would still be nice if the front office tried to elevate him and give him more weapons. And I like Antonio Williams a lot. We just did our dynasty draft. I picked him in the second round. Steal. I was so happy he fell to me at pick 208. I think he could be a steal of the draft up a wide receiver. He has to be. Otherwise, there's like no more added juice in this receiver room. I mean, he has to be Amon-Ra.
And
that's so insane.
Yeah, and the team, like I'm sure they would have liked to put some more pieces around Jaden as well. That defense was trash last year.
Yeah, I get it.
So you have to spend really everything just so that you can have an opportunity. And now that you know that Jaden can elevate people, you do have to give yourself a baseline of competency on defense. And so it does suck because they've, at this point, with his injury last year and then now spending all this money to help revive the defense to get it to a solid place, it does feel like you guys are kind of wasting this rookie contract in this window. And then by the time it gets to the moment where you have to pay Jaden, now we're gonna need some real capologists to come in here and start moving money around to make sure that we get good value.
That's exactly they've definitely wasted his rookie deal. Mm-hmm. It's about, can you get 3 good drafts now before his rookie deal comes? So when you have to pay him, you can shed some of the expensive salary and have guys waiting to come in. in 3 years, when Jaden Daniels is in the first year of his extension, can you get rid of Odafe Owe and have already drafted his edge replacement in the following draft? Stuff like that. The guys that you currently paid to come be short-term, highly paid Band-Aids, can you have their replacements? Because right now, up and down this roster, they just have very few young players that are proven. The last 4 drafts have been just a lot of duds for them all over the place.
Yeah. So I'm with you though. The Commanders hate is okay. I have some more hate. We're gonna go back to selling.
Okay.
I really can't stand this team right now. It was very hard for me to find a lot of teams that I'm actively like, I don't think you're gonna be nice. There's one team that I'm on that with.
Okay.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Really?
I'm sick of them. I'm
After
done.
they got
you're
Ruben
hating
Bain,
on them. Okay.
I'm done.
Ruben Bain saved them for me. If they didn't get Ruben Bain, I would have been very anti whatever the Bucs are cooking. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it stinks like shit. Ruben Bain and the ability to have that defense inject that elite edge rusher opposite Yaya Diaby with Vita Vea in the middle, that moves me enough that I'm not selling stock.
I'm out on. I feel like for the last 3 years, we have looked at the Tampa Bay Bucks. We've been like, or at least the last 2 since Baker really showed up and showed like, hey, I still can be like a franchise quarterback. Oh, the Bucks are one of the most underrated teams in the conference. Look out, the Bucks can make the Super Bowl. Last 3 years, last 4 years, including the final Brady year. 8-9, 9-8, 10-7, 8-9.
Yeah.
They are mid. They are mid, and they play in a bad division, and they've won the division at 10-7, 9-8, and 8-9 at every single area around it. Like literally the one thing that we are missing from them is a 7-10 season. I think that their coach, it should have been fired last year, and that's something where I think going into this year, we've had 4 years of Todd Bowles. I think we know what Todd Bowles is as a head coach. And I think that we know kind of the ceiling of what a Todd Bowles team can be. I think offensively, obviously Mike Evans was aging, but he's no longer there anymore. And so you really are looking for a lot of these pass catchers to step up and take that next step. I think defensively, at the start of last year, everything was clicking. Their passing defense was fantastic. They were like top 5 in EPA per dropback allowed. Baker was MVP. All these things were going together, and then they collapsed in the second half of the year. And I do feel like that's probably a little bit more indicative of where their season is, because even whenever they were playing well and Baker was going well, we're like, yeah, like that's nice. Or you look back on it and it's like, yeah, you look like that's nice, but
Yeah.
You are going to come back to the middle. And I feel like this team for basically half a decade has showed us they are a middling team.
I know what you're saying. I'm buying stock in the Buccaneers. I'm going to go the other way. They were completely, all their good players got injured last year. They were nuked by injuries. Mike Evans got hurt. They lost his 1,000-yard streak. Chris Godwin's obviously coming back from injury. This is the year we hope he can be Chris Godwin of old, right? After a full year of recovery and getting his feet under him. Tristan Wirfs got injured. One of the best left tackles in the NFL was gone for an extended period of time. Multiple offensive line injuries that led to that second half meltdown. Kalijah Cansey got shut down. Maybe their best pass rusher. Like, it's not a great, it's pretty bad to lose your dynamic interior line defensive duo of Vita Vea and Kalijah Cansey. You need those guys together, especially with how mediocre they were on the edge. Now you get them back healthy. You have Yaya Diaby, who I think is an awesome player that I love. I love a good speed rusher with some finesse. Shouldn't be the best pass rusher on your team. Him as the second best pass rusher, opposite Ruben Bain, with that defensive tackle duo in the middle, moves me a lot, because I think Ruben Bain might be an instant star. If that's the case, you get a superstar edge rusher next to them, all those guys, that defensive line could be disgusting. We talked about their linebacker issues and how they couldn't defend anything out the backfield. Any running back running an option route was open fucking season on this defense. You get Alex Anzalone, and you do get Josiah Trotter, who Josiah Trotter I don't think is known to be a pass coverage linebacker, but he's a body there, will help in the run game, and Alex Anzalone obviously helps there too. You'd have multiple good young DBs last year in Benjamin Morrison and Jacob Parrish. Get them in year 2. I don't see a lot of holes on this defense anymore. And if the offensive stuff stays healthy, obviously they got to replace Mike Evans, which, big question mark. Mike Evans is also getting old, so I'm not going to act like it's prime Mike Evans they're replacing. So I think there's enough injury regression, and the defensive additions are serious to me that there's no reason they shouldn't win the division again.
Yeah, and I think the cherry on top of that conversation too, when it comes to the Mike Evans conversation, is Emeka Egbuka was emerging last year. Within the first 6 or 7 weeks, his production was fucking kind of insane, and things slowed down a little bit, and coverages change when people know you're a little bit like that or whatever. But I think he's also primed for some form of a breakout year too.
Yeah, like this defensive line can be fucking filthy.
it's fine offensively. Like even last year, you try to replace Liam Cohen, Josh Grizzard was there. Now Zach Robinson is there. Do I feel good about a Falcons offensive coordinator being the guy? Not 100%. Even with Liam Cohen and the year where everyone's like, wow, the Bucs put it all together. Wow, Liam Cohen, he's a genius. He's going to turn around this whole team. 10-7.
But the defense is better now.
I understand this defense. It's not like that. The defense wasn't as bad as it was last year. Throughout these last 4 years, they've had moments, and this defense has had talent where I think that institutionally this team is probably at a ceiling, and I think that especially with Todd Bowles there, I really do think that he is a limiting factor for this team.
Sure.
And so their over under is at like 8.5. They're probably gonna go 8 and 9.
I think I'll pick the over on them just barely. I'm not gonna call them a sneaky contender, but I do think like if Ruben Bain is as good as I and many hope he can be, and if it is like an instant like rookie of the year type of player that is like straight up like a star right away, that's asking a lot. I know that's a transformational player.
Yeah.
When they already, like I said, the injuries and coming back from that and hopefully having a little bit more luck on that end will already give them more of a competent floor. If he can be, that's like a complete ceiling raiser. Having that type of game-wrecking edge rusher who can also defend the run, that's the type of stuff that changes the team.
Yeah, I'm out. I think I like Ruben Bain a lot. I think for the Bucs, I'm mainly out on this idea that they can be a stealth contender. Okay. I don't have that in my head at all. The NFC South is so wild and unpredictable and mainly garbage that like
mainly garbage.
Yeah, that if they do end up winning the NFC South, okay, I can see it's not going to be the most shocking thing in the world, but I'm probably not going to pick the Bucs to win the NFC South.
Me, I don't know if I will either because we'll get to another team that's obviously won the offseason. I think with them, it comes down to coordinators too. That's obviously a big thing. What your OC looks like if he does a better job, that's a deciding factor. And if you tell me their ability to become a contender comes down to what Ruben Bain does, transform his defense, and what a year 2 Emeka Egbuka looks like, if he can be a true number 1 outside receiver, those are kind of the two things that if you get good luck there, which I shouldn't even say luck, but if you get a good outcome with those young players in their development, that can make them a contender. And as far as all the teams in the league that have to take bets on young players and hope that certain things break their way, I don't think those are bad bets. I think that's like kind of likely those two guys are game changers.
They can be.
But then they have the anchor of their head coach next to him, so I understand your point.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. I think anytime that you come into a season and everyone's like, I can't believe the head coach is still here. I don't really love that situation.
Yeah, I get it. I like the roster. I like the players they added. If the vibes are bad and the guy in charge is not the guy to be in charge, maybe none of it matters. I understand the downside.
Yeah, so I'm out on them.
Okay, well, let's get to buying on the other end.
All right.
Because if you're saying you're not going to pick them to win the division, I understand that. Because I have both the Panthers and the Saints as teams I'm buying stock in.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Both of them.
I'm a little unsure. The Panthers, I think I'm selling just a little bit.
People are too high on them? People are too excited about this offseason?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. Now, they're not even like super highly thought of though. I think like the Saints, the Bucs, the Falcons, still all of those teams I think are favored over them to win the division.
Falcons are favored over the Panthers?
I think so.
That's fucking outlandish.
I think so.
That's outlandish.
That's disgusting work.
With their quarterback situation?
Yeah.
So I mean, okay, so buying stock in the Panthers.
Yes, they are. It's by like, so basically the Saints, the Falcons, and the Panthers all the same tier, but the Panthers are last in the odds.
Wow.
That feels outlandish to me. Okay,
that's so disrespectful.
That means I'm certainly buying stock in the Panthers because there's no way in fuck I think they're the worst team in their division. That's what you're telling me? They have the worst odds in their division?
Yes. But it's
that's
like
insane. That doesn't make sense.
Look, the Falcons are plus 300. The Panthers are plus 310. It's like it's minuscule.
Nevertheless. So where are the Saints?
Right above them too at plus 290.
And the Bucs are the favorites.
Yes.
That's fucking outlandish.
At plus 185.
That is crazy as hell to me. When they won the offseason in every single facet. They go out, they give a lot of money to Jalen Phillips, who every year of his career, Jalen Phillips has been healthy. He's been a pressure machine, is a guy that makes everybody better. You add that to them already drafting 2 young pass rushers that hopefully make a leap in year 2 in Nick Scorton and Princely. And then they go out and they sign Devin Lloyd to be their linebacker. The great pass coverage season he just had. If you can replicate that, that's serious additions to a defense that already has one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL, as well as adding Lee Hunter in the second round, as well as having one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL in J.C. Horn. That's talent on every level of the defense. Offensively, they already made strides last year with Bryce Young. I think proving that he deserves to be thought of as a average starter, no longer a like blight of any sort. We'll
He's
see.
not taking you.
We'll see. It's week by week with Bryce. We know right now we're up. So I'm going to go into the season assuming he'll at least be average in the contract year potentially. Okay. We love what we saw from Ted McMillan. Jalen Coker gets healthy as a slot. I like that. Xavier Leggett. They get Chris Brazzell in this draft, who I like a lot to play opposite Tedero McMillan and be that field stretching X receiver that just gives them verticality, right? To run straight and be Marquez Valdez Scantling as the worst case scenario, right?
Yeah.
That makes their offense make a lot more sense. And the wide receiver room kind of comes together as a unit that has complementary skill sets. You go out and you draft a franchise left tackle, hopefully, that you don't have to really rush in Monroe Freeling because you have Rasheed Walker to start to begin the year. What would I have to point to say I shouldn't have faith in this team getting somewhat better?
I have something to point to.
Okay.
Home schedule outside of divisional opponents: Lions, Bears, Ravens, Bengals, Seahawks, Broncos.
Well, goddamn, that doesn't help.
That's tough.
Fuck.
That's tough.
Then
Yeah.
on the road outside of divisional opponents: Vikings, Packers, Steelers, Browns, Eagles. They have one of
That's
the hardest schedules in the NFL, and it is so
So when I
tough.
was saying all this, why do they have the worst odds? You didn't want to tell me that they're facing the Monstars.
The
Fuck.
they are gonna go through a gauntlet every
twist.
single
twist.
week.
I did not know that.
I don't think that they're gonna go 6-0 in the NFC South. They're probably gonna go 3-3. So now in the rest of their games, when you're playing teams that made conference championship games and have been around and are winning 12, 13 win seasons every single year. Bryce Young, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Dave
Well, to be
Canales,
fair-
are you ready for this?
To be fair.
that is rough. That's
be fair.
That's hard.
I think we've seen over the course of recent years that when somebody has an easy schedule, a fourth place schedule, and they play all the worst teams, you can typically rely on some of those games being easy. The teams that would go into the season, they would say they have a crazy schedule. It's not often all the contenders we expect to be contenders stay contenders. There's always turnover year over year. So all these teams we talk about in the summer have hard schedules. It never comes out to being quite as crazy as it seems. So I won't let that completely quell my faith personally.
But in terms
it's not great.
in terms of why people are selling right now, yeah, it makes sense to sell a little bit.
Can you remember though? Has there ever been a year where we think a team gets better in every way and we think they're ready to win serious amount of games, and then we look up and say, "Oh, the schedule didn't win." Like I feel like most of the times there's enough variance that we should more often just go towards who we think are the good teams.
Well, I think a lot of times though, like as we're projecting forward, there still is the baseline of like, okay, you were this one thing. So if you're just not ready, then you're not ready. And so then if the schedule does get them, then they might just get lost to that idea of,
Yeah.
oh, they just weren't ready to take the leap.
And maybe the reality was they were ready, but the schedule was hard. You can't really know.
Yeah.
Chicken or egg.
But
yeah, I guess so.
but that's a rough, 11 games that you have to play outside of your division.
Name the teams to me again.
And
One by one, go slow.
at home, Lions,
Lions, frauds. They're on my solid list.
Bears.
Bears.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Progression coming. No interceptions. Panthers win.
Ravens,
Ravens. Frauds. Jesse Minter isn't ready. Panthers win.
Bengals,
Bengals suck. Panthers win.
Come on
Seahawks,
now.
Seahawks got them.
Broncos,
Broncos. I just said I'm selling stock. Panthers win.
Vikings,
Vikings. Frauds. Kyler Murray small. Panthers win.
Packers,
Packers. Frauds. Jordan Love's overrated. Panthers win.
Steelers,
Steelers. What the fuck? Why'd you say it to me? Panthers win.
Browns,
Browns. What the fuck? Panthers win.
Eagles.
Panthers win.
Oh my God. Are these guys winning 14 games next year?
So if you
their strength of
if
schedule.
you believe all of that, then the Panthers.
Okay, strength of schedule next year based on Vegas forecasted win totals. Is that the third hardest?
third
Yeah,
hardest.
third
yes.
hardest. The Cardinals have
Hey,
the
they put
hardest.
the Dolphins and Cardinals in the blender.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
because the Cardinals have the hardest division in the league. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. Smart.
And Dolphins also have a good division now. So
That's so tough.
even then, the Dolphins still have the Jets for 2 games. So fuck, they must think the Bills and the Patriots have like the highest win totals in the conference.
Oh my God.
Who is the easiest schedule?
The Jets,
The
the,
Lions.
Browns.
How do the
Lions.
Jets have such a easier schedule than the Dolphins? I guess if they had a 4th place schedule, the Dolphins have a 3rd place. It makes a difference.
Yeah.
Last year was really weird, and so some teams that like got 4th place, like this time, if you're in 4th place, like the you have the Chiefs on your schedule because the Chiefs were last.
But the Jets were 4th place, right?
Or third place.
Okay, 3rd place. Okay,
Yeah,
so
so-
3rd place. Oh yeah, because the Chiefs are 3rd place. Correct.
Yeah, so last year, because last year also was the very weird year where a lot of the contenders either missed the playoffs or finish lower in their division. So a lot of things got shaken up.
Hey, the Raiders have a hard ass strength of schedule.
That's rough. That's rough for them. I think the Panthers, it's it's cool. I do think that for them, this several year rebuild has been pretty successful, and I like a lot of the things that they're doing. It really is just obviously the consistency of Bryce Young. What version of that are we going to get? And then this defense, can you take a step forward and truly be one of like the 8 best units in the league? If that can happen, I'm with you. I can see the vision of buying on the Panthers. I'm just not comfortable with doing that right now.
Yeah. A quick one. I mentioned the Saints too are on here. I'm buying the Saints vision just because I think by adding Jordan Tyson and adding Bryce Lance and adding Travis Achan, already having a good offensive line, add David Edwards to that, you kind of have no holes outside of Cesar Ruiz, who every offensive line has a weak link. He's not the weakest link in the world. This should be a good offense under Kellen Moore. And I think we should know if Tyler Shuck is as good as people like you think he is and that he's going to be their certified starter for the next 5 years. You will know after this season. They have all the ample opportunity to show the talent is there to facilitate whether or not Tyler Shuck is good or not. There shouldn't be any question marks about him not having the support. Defensively, I think they'll regress a little bit. They lost to Mario Davis. They get graded out as a top 10 defense in a lot of metrics last year. Don't really expect us to sustain. That's okay. We can have a fire offense, and then next year we solidify the defense in the draft and free agency. But at least this year we make that stepping stone to know whether or not Tyler Shuck is the guy.
So what do you need to see from the Saints in order to like buy in for real?
Top 15 offense at the lowest. Might be higher because I think Jordan Tyson's going to be a star.
Yeah.
So Olave and Tyson, that's pretty goddamn incredible with a good offensive line and a talented running back you just brought in to take some of the wear and tear off of Alvin Kamara.
Kellen Moore there, obviously.
Yeah, like if I see a top 14 offense in the league and a defense that still plays hard and still has a structure.
Or what's his name? Akon?
A-Chain.
Achan.
Achan.
Yeah. So top 14 offense and Tyler Shuck is fantastic. Well, that's a harsh word. Harsh word.
I know. Yeah.
For his standards, right? For like young quarterback that we're like, wow, he is that guy. We like you think he's the second best quarterback in the draft, better than Jackson Dart. Show me you're better than Jackson Dart in this draft, then I'm excited because we have a foundation on pretty much every level of the offense.
Okay. I like this. I like this.
So I'm not buying stock in the team like win total. I don't care if they win the division or not. I'm buying stock in the trajectory of the offense.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Makes sense. I am buying a lot of stock, and I might fuck over my portfolio, but I don't give a damn. I'm buying so much stock on the goddamn Cowboys. Doesn't sound crazy to say at all when considering all the moves that they made inside and out when it comes to their organization. They got Christian Parker, poached him from your Eagles, who was a defensive back. Of course, they went ahead, selected Sonny Styles. Not Sonny Styles, my bad.
Caleb Downs. Other
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Yeah. Caleb Downs. And then on top of that, too, they got Malachi Lawrence as well. Bro, this team offensively, we all know what they are. They're ready. They were the best offense in the NFL, best passing offense specifically as well. On the very other end of that, their defense was literally the worst in the entire league had to fucking offer.
Big play central on that goddamn secondary.
Yes, it was fucking disgusting, bro. And also on top of that too, they were one of the worst run defenses, and they tried to adjust that with a midseason trade, and it got a little bit better. But overall, seeing how they brought in so many guys, they got in also Kobe Durant from the LA Rams, who wasn't, the best, but that's improvement compared to what the fuck they had last year. Their secondary was so fucking gettable, and now seeing how it feels like they're closer to competency, and how their new DC Christian Parker and how he's talking about, he uses like key words when it comes to how he likes his defenders. I was watching an interview and he said he likes his guys to play in like multiples, meaning like be Swiss Army knives, and I think having that type of mindset compared to having all these old, slower guys try to make things happen, and how a lot of guys just like weren't reacting very well. That having that mindset coming into this year, I feel like I should see their defense not be literally the worst that the league to offer, and they'll probably be closer to like maybe 18th, 17th.
Yeah, hearing a DC talk about we're going to play multiple and be able to run these nickel formations and stuff is like hearing a new offensive coordinator be like, we're going to use a lot of motion.
Yeah.
That's what you want to hear from a modern coordinator. And coming from who they're coming from, the most conservative DC in the league last year, that when you don't have good talent and you're conservative and don't do anything inventive, you're going to get fucking fried. That's music to Cowboys fans' ears. And you mentioned the run defense still being bad last year. The linebacker core is still kind of garbage. That concerns me a little bit. The good thing is Caleb Downs might come into the league as a top 5 run stopping safety right away. Probably play a lot of nickel for them because they're staying multiple. And, it's a meta to put your great run stoppers that can play in the box a little bit at nickel. Caleb Downs can do that. He can play high safety for you, can play opposite Malik Hooker, can play opposite Jalen Thompson. He can do every single spot, can be multiple in that secondary as a good pass defender, as immediately one of the smartest safeties in the league, immediately one of the best play diagnosers in the league. Everything Caleb Downs does hides all the holes they have on the secondary. Hopefully Siobhan Ravel can gain 5 pounds this offseason and be a little bit better at defending the run this year too. We'll see. But pairing that type of just superstar player potentially in Caleb Downs with the Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, front seven, I see the vision of them not being like the worst defense in the league at the least. And I agree with you. That offense is obviously going to be fantastic. Best team in the division? Are we ever going there?
They might win it.
Yeah.
They might win a division.
They might win it.
We'll
I
see.
think again, offensively, when you walk into any game and you know that you can score 35 points, that's insane. And to have that and to get to competency on defense
That's a lot, man.
it's going to be a really, really big step. And so I do think that a lot of the moves that they've made, especially because if we're just going off of vibes, their vibes are much, much better. I think
And that's the scariest part.
right?
The vibes are good. These are the Cowboys. Jerry Jones is still alive. Anytime we're too hot on the Cowboys, shit gets spooky real quick. Are we too optimistic? Are we tempting fate?
Maybe.
Are we asking to be struck down?
We are.
Fuck.
We are doing that. But the rest of the division, we've already sold on the Commanders a little bit. We've had our conversations about the Eagles and just how much pressure is on this
Should
entire.
we sell on the Eagles relative to last year? With the offensive questions, new coordinator, no AJ Brown. I think the defense is going to be bonkers again. But does the offense inspire you as far as maintaining the top of the division? Or it's the expectations win the division? Should you sell a little bit?
I don't know if you should sell.
Or should you just stay neutral and hold it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I would say hold because I think the offense can't go anywhere but up because even from just a running game standpoint,
Yeah.
I think the running game will get back to obviously not to greatest rushing season of all time, but it'll be better.
But
And
it also
so-
could stay bad. Some of those offensive linemen that dealt with injuries could stay bad. You could have injuries again. I don't know if it's a guarantee. I'm with you that it should, but there's a world in which the offense is still mid.
the offensive line is just too talented, I think, to be
Fair.
that bad for a second straight year.
What if injuries caught up to some of those interior guys?
If it's that, then it's that. I don't think that's going to be the case. But I do think
I'm just talking. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fair. It's fair conversation. You have multiple halves where you have 5 passing yards. These are other questions that come into play. But I think going into these games, even week 1 last year, that should not have been a real game. And then all of a sudden you see just how explosive that you have to be. And so I think Dallas does have a very, very good chance of winning the NFC East. This division, the Eagles last year, they got it back-to-back for the first time in 20 years. This is not what this division is really about.
Mm-hmm.
So Dallas they have a chance.
The only thing is Dallas is of all the teams you talk about buying stock in, they're the most susceptible to injuries ruining them. This is a league where everybody gets hurt. Every team deals with some amount of injuries. How you come past it defines your teams in many ways. They have no fucking depth at every important position.
Yeah.
Their offensive line is obviously very good. They're kind of set up to have a Chargers type season where if your good offensive linemen get hurt, shit falls apart real fast. Didn't happen last year. 2 great wide receivers. Their backups. Not great. If I had to go out there with Jonathan Mingo, MVS, Kevontae Turpin, and that's my thing, if CeeDee Lamb or George Pickens miss extended periods of time, not great. And you're very, very dependent on having your star offensive players out there for the ceiling of this team. Not great. We got a very good year from Javonte Williams. He has a pretty rich injury history. After him, you have Jaden Blue. Rookie last year didn't play a whole lot.
They didn't like him last year.
Not really any reason for me to be poised for year 2, big leap, other than the fact that he happens to be in year 2. And then defensively, obviously, they have Quinnen Williams. If Quinnen Williams misses time, RIP your pass rush.
Yeah.
If Caleb Downs isn't great right away or misses time, RIP your secondary. They have the highest variance of pretty much any team that we think can be great in the league. As well as a new coordinator that could be great, could not be. We don't know. This team has lots of variance.
They do. but they've been trending. Actually, maybe not trending, but they have pieces of what can make you just win games, and they've been around this area where you keep looking at the Cowboys year in and year out. It's like, man, if they had one thing different, they have one thing different. And even last year, when they're giving up 40, they're still in these games. Like they're still able to go toe to toe with the Packers. They're still able to go toe to toe with the Eagles in week 1. Like they have moments and they have the ability to play up to their competition. So I think also the entire league completely hated on the Brian Schottenheimer hiring last year.
True. Yeah.
That was one of the better hirings of the entire cycle. And he proved last year that he is a good NFL coach.
Yep.
And so I think when you have a good coach and quarterback combination, your defense is on the way up. Obviously, there's a lot of teams also that are a star player injury away from having a rough season. Not everybody has the luxury of just insane depth. And a lot of times, the teams that have insane depth, those teams do go further because you have people that you can, put in and take out. But I think the Cowboys, if you are buying stock into them, which I also low-key am, it makes sense. And it's not crazy.
Next thing I'm selling, I mentioned earlier in a brief joke, but now I'm really going to say it. Detroit Lions.
Even with their strength schedule being like number 1 in the league.
Yeah, I'm trying to go. I mean, if they win games because of that, great.
Yeah.
If they beat a bunch of shitters, great.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to think based on like what they did in the offseason and how I feel about the roster going the next year. It's mostly about the division. That division is just so tough. And I feel some amount of faith in every team in the division more than the Lions. We talked about in the draft, they had 2 desperate needs. One, get a tackle. That's going to be a right tackle because Sewell moves to left tackle. That is a glaring hole. You couldn't not address it. They get Blake Miller, one of the higher floors, maybe lower ceiling tackles in this draft class. Fine, right? They also needed an edge rusher opposite Aiden Hutchinson. Second round, get Derek Moore, powerful edge rusher that can be a good edge setter for you. Cool. You address your 2 big needs. That gets them back to baseline level of not having glaring holes. That doesn't get them to the point where they're going to be like making a leap because of their draft class. That's never a good sign for a team that's like in contender status and already feels like their best days are behind them. They lose Ben Johnson last year. Offense immediately is no longer best of the best. Another new coordinator now, a coordinator in Drew Petzing, who wasn't lighting it up in the last few years by any means. Now he's with a head coach that's probably a smarter head coach that has a vision for the team, so it's not going to be just Drew Petzing. So maybe it can be a good outcome. Drew Petzing did a lot of interesting stuff under center in terms of concept that didn't go well with Kyler Murray. Maybe it wasn't Drew Petzing's fault. We'll see. Not a guarantee that that's going to be a impact hire. It's not like they hired Mike McDaniel, and I can say that can give me faith that alone can get them on the right track. I just struggle looking up and on the roster to feel like they're pacing at the same level of improvement as the Vikings, going from J.J. McCarthy to Kyler Murray and adding Caleb Banks that when he's healthy can be a destructive force on the interior. Obviously, Ben Johnson and the Bears, and what we know their trajectory is with Caleb Williams hopefully making a leap. What do I have to point to with the Lions that say they're going to get back to the top of their division?
Isaiah Pacheco's walking through those goddamn doors that you have to point towards.
Brian Branch tore his Achilles tendon. Will he ever be the same? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see what he looks like. I still love Kirby Joseph as one of the best free safeties in the league. Terry and Arnold didn't make the leap last year that I wanted to see. They lose Armstead. Like, what do I have to point to in the secondary that's going to be good?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Shout out Roger McCreary. I don't know what to point to or anything on his defense to say it's going to be an elite unit.
Aiden Hutchinson, DPOY.
Okay, sure.
And-
Like, we can say those words.
And that's like
We can say that, I guess.
that's kind of it.
Tyleek Williams in year 2 doing something as our first round pick from last year on the interior. Didn't have a notable rookie year. I guess that's something to point to.
You lost a lot of depth in that secondary room, and every single week they had somebody else just, hey,
Injured.
put a jersey on, let's play man to man, and you go out, and they don't have that. It doesn't feel like they have the same ability.
And again,
anymore.
Brian Branch is one of the best defensive backs in the NFL. One of the best down the box, strong safeties that can get down, make tackles. Tore his Achilles. That's a huge deal. I hope he's good because I love watching Brian Branch when he's healthy. Him and Kirby Joseph are one of the most synergetic, actually the most synergetic safety duo in the NFL. I don't know if any other team has a top 10 safety at both positions, free and strong, box and high, like the Lions do. That should be the bedrock of their defense. One tore his Achilles. That's a gigantic deal. There's just way more questions for me than there is strengths.
I'm not gonna lie. This offense has to be the best in the goddamn league, and it all like is on the shoulders of Drew right now at this point, bro. It's so crazy for me last year going into the year and seeing how all of a sudden, Dan Campbell, seeing how we like took responsibility and started calling plays offensively. made me feel fucking terrible. Everything was in the goddamn gutter. If they're gonna find ways to somewhat be not even respectable, but like win 12 games or 13 games or whatever it might be, I think all eyes point to their offense being like the best in the league.
Yeah, and all eyes point to their offensive line. That
Very
that
true.
was their downfall last year and why they initially failed. Their center retires right before the season starts. Hard to recover from that. You sign Cade Mays, who I think is at least a starting caliber center. Whether or not he's going to be one of the best in the league like you had before, that's hard to find, especially in free agency, right? So him plus Blake Miller, year 2 Tate Ratledge, Christian Mahogany, year 2 as a starter there. Penny going to the left side and kind of giving your best line at the most important position. Okay, maybe they get back to having a very good offensive line. I don't know if they're back to having the best offensive line like they had under Ben Johnson. Maybe Drew Petzing's good and they're back to having a good offensive coordinator. I don't know if they're back to having the best offensive coordinator. And those two things were why they were a contender.
So they don't have to. So I think if they got all of those things, we're looking at 13, 14 wins.
That's a
right?
lot.
If all of those things came together and you look up and the Lions offensive line does become again one of like the top 5 in the league, or if this is just where Drew Petzing was made to coordinate.
Sure, if he's Ben Johnson now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then we can say that. I think even then, this division, because I agree that the rest of the division is very, very tough. I'm still a little bit unsure about how I feel about Green Bay. I have them on my list as a sell, but I'm not. I'm going back and forth just because I do think that they're Tucker Kraft and Michael Parsons are two very, very important people on their team. And for both of them to be coming off of ACLs and to just be like, hey, go be the exact same version of yourself immediately, that's going to be very, very tough. So I'm curious to see what the Packers look like. But between them, the Vikings, and the Bears on their way up, it's going to be competitive, but I don't think you need 13 wins to win this division. I actually think that everybody's going to be a little bit closer together. So you might be able to get away with 11, and that's why I think that the Lions might be able to get into top of the division status and still win the division with just a little bit of improvement.
They could, and that's the thing. This division, the Lions won't be a bad team by any means. I'm not saying they're gonna the floor is gonna fall out from under them and they'll blow it up and be terrible, right? Not saying that. It's just selling is relative to everybody's expectations, and they were so good a couple of years ago. I think the expectation is with some better health, with the offensive line, they'll get back to being so good that we look at them as the best offense in the league. Don't know if I can bet on that. So like the range of outcomes is they win the division for everything you just said. I'm not betting on the highest range of outcomes for them.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, it's tough. There's just a lot of unknowns, especially with the line.
Yeah.
That I don't feel good about them.
Any other quick sells you guys want to fly through before we wrap this up?
Falcons.
I wrote the
had
Falcons
same-
too.
yeah.
I wrote the Falcons and I was like, we don't got to talk about
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
I with the Falcons.
I just think from a vibe standpoint,
Why would I buy?
Yeah, Michael Penix and Tua is just the worst quarterback room that I would want to invest in.
Elite jerseys though.
Elite jerseys.
Elite jerseys.
True.
Okay. Yeah.
So vibes are up a little bit, but I agree. None of the players inspire me.
Yeah. Defensively, we know what's the big story on their defense that's been going on this offseason. They got it. New offensive line. You've had retirements on your offensive line as well. Everything just feels like it's in transition for them.
Any quick buys?
Quick buys. I think my only really strongest one that I had to pencil out was the Texans and then the Cowboys. I did put in the Bears, but I'm not gonna lie. Last minute, I think I'm pump faking. I don't want to have them there because there's just so much that's looming on their defensive front line.
Okay.
I put the Jets on my list.
Dude, I wrote the Jets too, but I wrote Jets parentheses 2-year plan.
Okay.
And I wrote bullet point. This is perfectly set up to fire Glenn next year and be set up well for a crazy 2027 turnaround with 3 first-round picks. I think they got the offensive weapons to be inspiring right now with Geno Smith, still be garbage, fire Aaron Glenn, draft a quarterback, and draft 2 more first-round picks, and that following year be really good. So we have a 2-year step, and I'm buying them as the start of that step. They won't win a lot of games now, but the future is bright eventually.
Wait, why does
I
Aaron
was
Glenn have to
buying
be
a little bit
fired?
more.
Damn,
I was
really?
buying a little bit more because they're over under. I think when I checked, and let me double check right now, but it was at like 6.5 whenever I saw, and I wrote it wrong. 5.5. They're going over that.
I guess.
Wow.
They can win 6 games.
All right.
They can win 6 games.
So, I mean, there's a lot of time. You're saying that now post-draft? You think when we get to August and we actually sit down and make that?
No, I legitimately believe this right now.
All right. Okay.
And I think that they have like 7 or 8 new starters on defense. They went out. did get just like real NFL players. We'll see if Aaron Glenn can put people in schemes to where they can get one interception this year. And the offensive infrastructure that they have is not completely garbage. They have some pieces. And when
Definitely.
when you draft Sadiq, when you draft Cooper, you still have Garrett Wilson, you have Breece Hall. Your offensive line is not in shambles.
You got two like franchise tackles.
I think Geno is better than what he was last year. I think they can get to 6 wins.
Okay.
So I'm buying a little bit more.
I agree. I won't be shocked if we get to 6 wins. I just don't care. I care about the year after that.
Yeah.
Poised to win 9 games potentially. Get Dante Moore and get another superstar in there with the other first round picks. The next year is what I'm buying.
Now, it does, like, we actually should care. If we're talking about on a 2-year timeline, we should care that they don't win a lot this year so that we actually can get Aaron Glenn out the paint and get a new head coach in. Because if they do have some, like, wild season and you win, like, 7 games, whoa, crazy.
Wild.
Whoa, right?
For their
Whoa,
standard, that is crazy.
right? Whoa, crazy.
Yeah.
If the Jets go 7-10, Aaron Glenn's keeping his job, I think.
Other 2 quick buys, Vikings I wrote. Going from JJ McCarthy to Kyler Murray is insane.
Fairs.
I thought they'd be one of the best teams in the division last year. I was extremely high on them, if y'all remember. Fucking crashed and failed. They signed 2 free agent defensive tackles last year, crashed and failed. Now we drafted 2. We got Caleb Banks and Big Citrus. Moves me, replacing those guys with young guys that are hopefully have a higher floor and ceiling than like Jonathan Allen did. Going from JJ McCarthy to Kyler Murray is fucking seismic. I think you're once again going to see JJ Jefferson be the best receiver in the NFL because now he has a quarterback that can make passes. Everything that we thought they could be last year, I see no reason not to believe they can do it this year. And that's the biggest buy possible coming from where they're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wrote Ravens because I believe in Jesse Minter and all the defensive talent they added.
I'm undecided on the Ravens.
Fair. I think they have everything they need to once again be a contender. And I think a lot of people are doubting them. So it's a buy, but not like a huge, it's like 1 or 2 shares.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Fair,
I'll
fair,
hold.
fair.
Okay. And that's all our picks for the things we're buying and selling post-draft after this offseason. Now, with that being said, it's time for some producer corner. Let's yap about something not about football before we get back to some fun football stuff.
Yes. I am back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Maybach music.
What are we doing today on producer corner?
All right. We are going to do the ultimate fight draft.
Fight? Okay.
Using real people.
Real people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know these people in real life?
No, you can pick whoever you want. The only criteria is they gotta be a real person.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
So we're building lineups of like, what's the setting here? We're in like a bar fight and they got our backs. Paint me a picture.
Yeah. Setting, bar fight. Actually, let's do like a battle royale. How about that? A battle royale.
Okay.
All of our teams are in it. Fight to the death.
Hunger Games.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Who survives the Hunger Games?
Now, and we're picking people like right now. Like if I said like Mike Tyson, I'm getting like 60-year-old Mike Tyson.
Or
No,
dead,
you can pick whoever at their peak.
dead or alive?
Dead or
Oh,
alive.
at their peak.
Yeah.
Dead or,
So Bruce Lee, Mike Tyson, all of that, fair game.
Okay.
so good.
All right. They just
Okay.
you can't pick Goku. No fictional characters this time around. That will be a producer.
Damn.
corner.
No fin. Oh fuck. Okay, that's tough.
He doesn't know people in real life.
God damn.
Damn it.
But give me LeBron.
I was finna use Larry the Lobster, man.
All right, this is the order.
Yes.
I'll start us off. I am picking Prime Mike Tyson.
I don't know if I want a boxer for this setting, but I do want a fighter. Give me John Jones. He's gonna fight dirty. If we're in the Hunger Games, he's gonna fight dirty and make sure we live.
That was my pick.
Any setting, he's gonna have put hands and feet on people. I bet he's crushing some skulls.
Okay. Give me Conor McGregor at his prime,
We're fucking you
and then
up.
who I got is bro. I got the best number 2 as well.
All right.
Can't wait to spin back.
I will take Deontay Wilder.
We're gonna pick all fighters.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're in a fight, I'm not calling Braun. Like, you think I'm calling CJ Stroud? I'm in a bar fight? No.
All right.
Give me the guys who do this for a living.
All right, we're snaking it. So Don, you go again.
All right, Deontay Wilder. I need a give me Daniel Cormier.
Okay. No idea who that is.
Straight fight.
UFC fighter.
I know
Okay.
who he is, but all right, Mo.
Give me Draymond Green. Very tactical here. Very tactical. I have a mission to plan.
Give me the guy that plays the Mountain in Game of Thrones. He's 7 foot tall, biggest human being I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
I want
Okay.
straight size and just units.
All right, speaking of,
Support character.
Let me get Shaq.
See,
Okay, just big.
Shaq's big. The mountain would fuck him up.
I feel like you have too many inconsistencies on your team right now.
What do you mean?
Your personalities, I don't know. You gotta think
Yeah.
about personalities too. Like, everyone's got to play a role in keeping everybody alive. There's some hotheads.
I never been in a fight. So
I've never been to the Hunger Games. Here we are.
my second pick is maybe a sleeper.
Okay.
I show speed.
He's good at everything.
Ooh, okay, that's good. That's not bad.
Okay, I show
We're gonna
speed.
kill you on stream now.
Who else I want on my side? I'm trying to think outside the box of just fighters. But if we're gonna pick athletes too, actually, was this a good pick? Okay, I'm gonna pick the Twin Towers, the mountain, and this guy are my supports, my big bodies that help keep people alive while John Jones goes out and give me Steven Adams.
This dude's such a gamer.
Good pick.
Yeah, he's Steven
Okay.
Adams. Adams and the mountain. They are mountains.
Oh.
I mean, they are tanks.
Okay,
Who should I pick?
give me known boxer, someone who's outwardly expresses his passion for boxing. Give me Damian Lillard.
All right, man.
You don't
Hey,
know
he's fit.
anyone.
He knows
He's
NBA
fake.
players. All he knows is NBA players.
Y'all sleep. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. That's all that tells me. That's all that tells me, man.
Do you think you would have done better if this was fictional? Or like you would do better?
I'm doing good right now.
All right, so I have 2 picks right here. Who? Okay, I have my 2 fighters. We can expand now.
Mhm.
Give me Action Bronson.
Action Bronson.
I just feel like he's a very resourceful guy.
Okay.
All right, action.
He strikes you as resourceful?
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
Maybe I haven't tapped in since like 2017, I guess. I don't know what he's been up to.
Yeah, I think he's just real creative, and in terms of keeping the peace and keeping the team together, Action Bronson's going to serve as like my fighting point guard for the team.
Okay.
He's our general. Then I probably should get maybe somebody like a little bit smaller, so they can be like more versatile. They can be the one like jumping off of things. Give me Tom Holland.
Wait,
Get broke off.
I'm
What?
you are
I'm
getting real life Tom Holland. Like,
I'm getting Spider-Man.
okay.
He's acrobatic.
Yeah, he's trained. He's trained to, like for the fight scenes. I'm sure he knows a little bit of something. And so while everybody's worried about 6'9" Deontay Wilder coming over with the right hook, oh my goodness, Tom Holland flying in from the ceiling.
Yep.
And guess who thought about that? Action Bronson. We're working together.
The synergy.
All right, Mo.
Okay.
Okay. So I got Conor McGregor, Draymond Green, Damian Lillard. Give me Floyd Mayweather. I need someone who's really tactical and can help train Damian Lillard.
I do want to follow
Two
you guys.
speed
I want to have
guys.
body types. I want to have a speed guy. Give me Bruce Lee.
Okay. Makes sense.
I got the big bodies. I got the brute and John Jones. The speed guy and Bruce Lee.
Okay.
Bruce Lee. Okay. I need someone who bites people. That's where my head goes to
Someone
right
who's just
now.
uncalled for.
Yeah, I don't. Who's
Jake
a
Paul.
biter? I already got Mike Tyson low key, and he bit someone's ear before.
Oh yeah, you got a
so-
biter. You get the biter.
No, but I need like a biter, like a real eater for real.
Oh, really well.
Who's a vampire?
Oh my God.
Who's a vampire?
Oh,
Playboy Cardi? Nah.
Cardi.
listen, man. If you want a biter, you need to pick Army Hammer.
I feel like Doja Cat bites.
Doja Cat for sure bites.
You want Doja Cat?
I feel like Doja Cat fights.
Okay.
Yeah, she
It's
fights.
gonna be
and
the
she
most
bites.
entertaining room.
You got a podcast. That's all you pick.
Yeah.
All right, let me pick a biter, Doja Cat. And then for my last pick, man, is Ip Man a real dude? I think he is.
Is who?
He's like a martial arts artist. You know what? Fuck it. Let me get my guy Manny Pacquiao, man. Friend of the show.
I see. I'm breaking Manny Pacquiao off immediately. John Jones is knocking his head off. I'm going for him first. I have 2 brutes, or 2. What did I call them earlier? I call them the Mountain
Twin
and Steve
Towers.
Adams. I got my towers. I got my tanks. John Jones is my main fighter, can do it all. Bruce Lee's my speed guy. I need a commander to bring it all together. Somebody with a vision. Give me Suge Knight. My last person.
You need a healer?
Suge Knight.
I need a mastermind.
You need someone who's gonna call up killers.
Exactly.
That's not fair.
He can deploy John Jones wherever he wants. He's surgically taking apart y'all's teams.
Bro, that's not fair. Man.
That's a fantastic pick.
Oh my gosh, that's not fair. I like that. Okay. Give me someone who can command a locker room. I got 2 guys in Floyd and Dame, and then I got Draymond Green and Conor McGregor. Give me Ray Lewis. Prime Ray Lewis. Coming at you with all types of athleticism.
All right, Don, last pick.
So I this is so I feel like there's a lot of pressure on this pick. I do need somebody that, like, Tom Holland, obviously different body type, but I need somebody to like embody the what are you laughing for? You know, forget it. Forget all the build up. I want 50 Cent.
Many men. Yeah.
Suge Knight versus 50 Cent. Immovable object versus unstoppable force.
50 Cent.
I feel like I got a defensive liability on my team. Doja Cat, dog. She getting picked off these switches, dog.
Whoever offers on
Yes.
Damn it.
Straight ISOs.
We baited him into a bad shot.
We're done with small guards.
Do you
We're done
practice
with
that shot?
shit.
Man.
And Pacquiao, honestly.
Not too much. Doing too much.
This is GOAT.
That's my goat, man. All right. Ooh.
Prime though, yeah, Prime Pacquiao.
I'm setting John Jones right at his skull.
Prime Pacquiao is taking out Floyd.
Is he?
They cancel each other out.
Okay.
They just gonna be off in the corner.
I'm going to be running. Don't get me
Dame
started.
versus Speed. Daniel Cormier and John Jones gonna have their final bout, life on the line.
You got Tom Holland for no reason.
Action Bronson.
Are we playing whoever offense on Tom Holland?
No.
Ain't Action Bronson?
Tom Holland is smoking Doja Cat, by the way.
Yo. What are we talking about?
It's true. Destroy her.
We're talking about whoever offense.
Is Action Bronson still fat? I just don't know anything about Action Bronson. right now, my bad.
He's not as big. He's lost some weight, but he can.
Okay,
still,
I've lost some weight.
He
Allegedly.
can still. He can still like just sit on speed, and like it'll be wraps for the day.
Tom Holland piecing up in a game of battle royale.
Come on, man.
Okay.
50 Cent coming for Conor McGregor.
Don't put it on the field, man.
All right, comment section. Let us know who built the best team.
That's funny, man.
Next thing we're going to do today, we are going to pick the 7 levels of NFL teams in 2026. So there's 7 levels here. We pick which team meets each level, 1 being the worst team in the league, 7 being potentially the best team, and as well as deciding who are the 7 levels of teams, we have to name them. So how would you describe this level of team that this specific franchise kind of represents, and how do we name it?
Okay, I think top level should be
Let's
like
start at 7.
yeah. You should win the Super Bowl. It's championship or bust. I think we should name it do or die.
Do or die.
Okay,
Do or
win
die.
or bust. Win or
That's
win or
so
die.
intense. God damn.
Win or die. If you don't win, someone's getting fired.
Yes, win or
Okay.
die.
That's so intense.
And who describes that going into this next season? Is that still the Seahawks?
The Rams.
No, I think
sure.
it's the Rams. I think pre-draft it would have been the Bills, but now I think with the move to go get Ty Simpson in the first round, I think that the Rams are the ultimate like do or die. You're getting killed if you don't win the Super Bowl. You should have spent that first round pick.
Yeah.
Somebody who could help you right now. They're on the board for slander.
And the
Yeah.
good thing is we put win or die, and the Rams are good enough for that to be the case too. Because the Bills, like, they're not going to win the Super Bowl. I don't think. At least they're not favorites. The Rams are one of the best teams in the league. Have the expectations. They represent a level 7 team for sure.
Yeah, 100%. They gave up a sizable amount for guys like Trent McDuffie, and then they also got Dotson too. Bro, this is like they had an opportunity to load up their roster even more with the whole Ty Simpson thing. Decided not to. They have to die. They will get burned to fucking smithereens if they don't win at all. Like, it'll be a massive disappointment. And everyone will go back to the draft night.
Burn to smithereens.
Yeah.
You will be reduced to atoms, Sean McVay, if you don't win the Super Bowl.
You're one tap.
Matthew Stafford, you will be turned to particulates if you don't win the Super Bowl. Or I should say, not even Matthew Stafford. He'll be the one turned
Yeah, it's
into
not even his
particulates.
fault.
He'll be
Yeah.
the mad one. Because instead of getting Mekhi Lemon, they got his replacement.
Tough. Sick.
Okay, let's go to the other side. Level 1 How do you describe the worst team in the league, and who represents that? A true level 1 team.
Can you win a game?
Okay. So goose egg watch.
Yes.
But there's no teams right now, I think. There's not really a goose egg type of team in the league right now.
You never think the
sure.
goose egg is going to happen.
True.
And then it happens.
But there's no goose eggs on paper, I don't think. Unless you want to say the Dolphins are a goose egg waiting to happen. But they drafted 100 rookies.
Dolphins might be goose egg, honestly.
Do we want to name a goose egg?
100 rookies is basically a college team.
100
Okay.
rookies.
So level 1, can you win a game?
Yeah.
Can you win a single game?
And the Miami Dolphins, that is you.
Is Miami Dolphins the only team? Is there any competition here? Do we feel like
Maybe the Cardinals are not that bad.
they got Jeremiah Love, they got a win now type of player?
They got
They have too many weapons.
Yeah, they have a lot of weapons on offense.
Yeah, and they drafted some elite defenders that are young prospects like a Walter Nolan, like a Will Johnson, that their floor is a little too high.
Even though that we're buying stock in them, the Jets are obviously always in this conversation. So, like, because things could just go south. Aaron Glenn could get fired in week 2. Geno Smith could just be washed. And all of a sudden, all of these pass catchers could just be bust.
But we got to go to the Dolphins.
It is.
It is the Dolphins.
The Browns? No.
No, it's the
The
Dolphins.
Browns are much better.
The
this year,
Dolphins have
or
up
should
and
be.
down the most just bafflingly terrible position groups in the league because they want to win 0 games. If it's up to them, they go winless. They get Arch Manning. Shit's beautiful. And now we have Arch Manning, 100 more picks in this coming draft. It's going to work out well.
Okay.
But for this year, you are on goose egg watch.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Can you win a game? Miami Dolphins level 1. Now we had the baseline. Get the worst type of team, the best type of team. What's a step above the Dolphins? What's a level 2 type of team for this year?
I'm thinking like the Browns, where clearly they're trying to build something. Or maybe like the Browns, the Titans, we're in the blueprint phase where we know what we want to build. We have it. We see the plans on paper. Can we go execute that?
That sounds like to me
That's the question.
decent in theory.
Okay, decent in theory.
Like we're not
Okay.
good yet, but like we're decent ideally. They still got to prove it though on the field, but in theory, they should be a little better than terrible.
I mean, yeah, you still have to put, the foundation up. You still have to call the architects, the construction company.
you got
but
to put the pads on,
yeah,
Fair, it's fair.
roll the cleats out.
show up to work, hard hat, lunch pail. Let's get to work. But like the work still has to be done, obviously.
So who's decent in theory? Who's a lot of teams honestly at this point are decent in theory. The Titans, the Raiders, the Browns. I guess the Jets.
I think the Raiders might be.
Nah.
are the poster boy for this.
They might be because they spent a lot of money too.
Mm-hmm.
They spent a lot of money in the offseason. They have a number 1 overall pick where they got the quarterback. You drafted Ashton Genty last year. You're trying to put everything together. And in their heads, they're probably like, oh, we messed up last year. We figured it now. You got the offensive guru in Kubiak. They're probably very nice in theory.
I would almost vote
In simulations, they make the playoffs.
I think I would rather pick the Giants because you got the CEO of all CEOs and John Harbaugh. You went ahead and declared fucking Jackson Arnold as the future of your team. You had a good NFL draft, great NFL draft, and then on top of that too, Malik Neighbors is coming back this year. You shouldn't be in a division that's like so volatile and there's so much things changing. No one's really like pointing you out and singling you out as like the worst team in the conference.
Can I tell you something? They're better than level 2.
I think they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raiders level 2 makes perfect sense. That they should be better than the bottom of the barrel, but they were just in the bottom of that barrel. They're still tasting the wood at the bottom. They still know what it feels like to touch the bottom. So there's no guarantee. It's still, that wasn't on purpose. That wasn't on
That was kind of
purpose.
crazy.
Barrels are made of wood, all right?
That was kind of crazy.
That wasn't on purpose. Barrels are in fact made of wood. So the Raiders, they can still be terrible again. So they're perfect level 2.
Okay.
The rare time it wasn't on purpose.
Never on purpose. Okay, though.
Level 3. So if they're decent in theory, what's the next step after that?
Should be decent. Should be straight. You straight.
It's all right.
I think teams that are in contention for that, Panthers, I think of them immediately.
They just went to the playoffs. What the fuck?
But
They were
Bryce is
8
still
and
there
9.
though. That's not like
One step above the Raiders? There's a lot of steps here.
What are we naming level 3? Let's start.
They
there.
were 8 and 9, by the way.
Is level 3, you don't say you're okay?
yeah, you straight.
You're okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You're one of the teams in the NFL.
Or not bad. Well, yeah, you're not bad.
Who's like an afterthought like that?
You're not bad. Okay, so Raiders are, you should be good in
Steelers?
theory, but you still could be bad. This is a team that we don't expect you to make any type of noise, but you're okay. You're not a disaster.
That's the Steelers.
That's fair.
Are they like a
That's the
hit above
Steelers
that, though?
right now.
That could be the Steelers.
Yeah, without Mike Tomlin, without the inherent we are going to make the playoffs. We're going to win 9 games. We're going to be 500 or better. they have to.
Yeah.
They have to be this. Right?
There's never been a more okay team in the league.
Okay.
But you know what's annoying? I like what they did in the offseason. They could sneakily be good if they had a quarterback, but they don't. So, yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah, I'm looking around the league. I don't know who else. Can we say the Giants are going to be okay?
I think you say the Buccaneers could be okay.
Yeah.
I think the Bucks for right now.
Commanders?
Ooh.
I don't know. I feel like they might not be okay.
They might. Okay, so the Commanders might fit in this tier, but they're not the poster boy for it the way that the Steelers are.
Okay, you're right. The Steelers are the definition of okay every single year. No reason for us to believe history will change. They'll probably be okay again. Okay. So now we got 3 levels of playoff teams before we get to the favorites that need to win or die. What's the first level of playoff team that we feel has some type of motion other than being okay?
I think we should name this tier Got Y'all Shook. Like they can come in and make some noise. They might fail, might crash and burn a little bit, but hey, they're throwing out fucking fists.
Teams that are gonna make teams that are gonna serve to make one of the contenders shook, but probably aren't gonna get it done this year.
Do you think the
That
Texans
sounds
could
like
fit this
that
tier?
sounds like the Panthers.
Could be the Panthers.
Panthers
I feel like
could be.
maybe we should go
They
better.
did that last year.
They did. You're right. They did.
Now, do we think that they can do that again this year, or is there somebody else? Could the Vikings could have someone shook? Unless we believe they're going to be really good. If we feel like Kyler's going to come in and be good, but still flawed as Kyler is, they lost Grenard on the edge. Maybe Dallas Turner isn't ready. They might just make somebody real shook in the first round.
So are we expecting this team to be a first round exit?
I guess maybe second round. Maybe they win a game. Well, I don't know. Maybe
Okay.
they can win a playoff game and they can be sneaky, but ultimately they're not up to sniff with the top 3 tiers.
Okay.
They're not this year's version of the Seahawks. They're not going to make a long
Nope.
run.
Bengals?
Bengals could definitely have somebody shook.
Joe Burrow can get you shook. It's the Bengals.
Bro.
The Bengals still don't have the linebacker core, don't have the high end talent on defense to really contend. But with that D line and that offense, they can get somebody shook.
Okay.
People are going to be scared.
Yeah, they can make the
Definitely.
Patriots sweat a little bit.
I mean, they might
little
beat the
bit.
Patriots.
Yeah. Well, maybe the Patriots suck. I don't know. They can make the Ravens scared. They can make the little collar pulled down a little bit.
No, for sure. They're gonna have some moments for sure.
That was a
They're
crazy.
gonna swallow their throat.
Okay, 2 levels, 5 and 6 for teams that are real contenders. How do we separate these two?
Okay, so if the favorites are win or die, the Bengals are got.
Okay,
y'all
next
shook.
one is you're ready.
You're ready.
You're ready to win.
Is your time?
It's your time. You're not favorites, but actually, no, it's your time sounds like it's a little
Yeah.
hard. I think you're ready.
Time to grow up.
Time to grow up, you said?
Yeah,
Time to grow up.
like
Time to grow up might be
That's that's too specific, I
Yeah.
think. I think it's your time. Or no, my bad. I just repeated what you said. You got me shook. I think you're ready. We're like, you can make a run. I think you're ready to get there.
okay. You might not like this. What excuses do the Chargers have? When will it come to an end?
Are they ready? With Mike McDaniel there. With
they should be ready.
Yes.
Then put the Chargers there. I think you're ready. And this isn't, but they're still they're 3 tiers below, or they're level 5. So we're not saying they're favorites, but I think you're ready to win a playoff game.
You should be ready to
You should
win
be
a
ready.
playoff game.
I hope so.
I think you're ready. Chargers level 5.
Okay.
You have one of the smartest offensive minds in the league, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, the best tackle duo in the league when they're healthy. Some revamption on the interior offensive line, not enough. Some defensive talent, Akeem Messidor. You got Unk ready to play now. There's no reason you shouldn't win a single playoff game.
Okay.
The Bengals should get you shook, but you should beat them
100%. 100%.
Last tier.
last year. Below the top tier contenders,
Should the Chiefs be here?
maybe. Or is this like the Bills Ravens tier where like they're
Yeah.
perpetually around there?
Well, who's in win or die?
So
Is it just the Rams?
you called it win or die, so that made it dramatic. But level 7 is the best teams in the league.
Yeah.
So the top tier contenders, which is like the Rams, Seahawks. I don't know. In the NFC,
You
we gonna put-
look around. It is
not
the
that
Bills. It is the Ravens.
Okay, so you think they're level 7? Okay. So who's between the Chargers, a team that this team they can make the Super Bowl, but they're not going to be one of your favorites. That's level 6.
My Patriots.
I guess maybe. A team that firmly can make the Super Bowl, but has enough flaws they're not level 7. But you have more faith in a team like the Chargers who's ready, but you know,
This title is weird.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
We're
then
the
level 6 call
in-between
it
spot.
you can win it all.
You can win. Win it all. Okay.
You can win.
You can win it all. Like you can win a Super Bowl.
Philly.
Fuck no.
Is Philly a tier below the Rams?
I think so. I think they are.
Okay.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they? Or do you guys think that they should be in the you're ready tier with the Chargers?
I think they might have y'all shook on this year.
Damn.
Damn,
Yeah.
you think they're gonna fall off?
I think you could scare somebody.
I think you can win it all. Is a perfect way to describe the Eagles. They have a million questions on the offensive end that we can't put them in a team as well rounded as the Rams, but they've been there before. Their defense is so strong that you should have more faith in them than you should have a team in the Chargers that's just now getting ready.
True.
I think you're a second tier contender type of team. Level 6 is perfect for the Eagles.
There you go.
And that's the 7 levels of NFL teams: Dolphins, Raiders, Steelers, Bengals. I don't know if it's a guarantee the Bengals are better than the Steelers.
It's not, but the Bengals have a better opportunity to get people shook. Like they are always in 1-score games.
True.
But are they a level above the Steelers for real?
Yeah.
I say so.
Okay. Chargers, Eagles, Rams. Honestly, outside of the level 3 and 4 kind of being a little too close, kind of makes sense to me.
I like it.
We did a perfect job, man.
It's fire.
Look at that.
We done
Y'all are
messed
so
up.
good.
Potting.
There's not that. You're right. There's not many like win or die teams like out there at all. Other than like you're right, like the Bills and then the Ravens routinely. But other than that, it's kind of chalk.
Seahawks are a level 7 team, obviously, even though the
Yeah.
verbiage is a little weird for them. Patriots, I suppose.
Yeah. Do you think the Texans could win?
Texans are you're ready.
You're ready.
Or you can win.
No, I
either
think
one.
I think they're you can win. They've won playoff games in like each of the last couple of years. They've won the division. It's time.
The Bears could be got y'all shook too.
The Bears hopefully are you're ready. We'll see though.
Yeah.
But all right, that's the end of that. Next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys some NFL running backs, and you were gonna blind rank them. We did this with wide receivers last week, all time. The 10 running backs in the course of history, well, the course of our lifetimes as NFL fans. We are gonna rank them 1 through 10. You guys have a blind tier list to put them in.
Okay.
So not 1 through 10. I misspoke, but into these different tiers.
Okay.
You don't got to show the bottom because it's cut off.
Okay.
First name, Kenneth Walker.
Comfortably, maybe tier 3.
Yeah.
Tier
he's-
3 comfortably, but you can convince me top or tier 4.
He's getting paid like he's tier 1. He's not tier 1.
Yeah.
But I think tier 3 is okay. I think we can definitely get some more consistent backs. We can definitely get some backs with some better vision, some more like dual threat running backs. I'm also some backs that may have the ability to pass protect a little bit better.
Yeah.
I think tier 3 is good for Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Keep in mind it's all time.
Fuck.
Kenneth Walker, tier 3.
All time. Damn. I forgot it was all time. Okay.
I did forget it was all time.
Yeah.
It's
You already
okay.
fucked yourselves.
Second player, Peyton Hillis. Everybody at their best. Madden cover athlete Peyton Hillis.
Yeah, put that man in 4. Put Peyton Hillis in the 4
You don't want to represent the 1 year wonders?
He has his representation on that Madden cover
Okay.
forever.
What
we
Madden
don't
was it?
need to put on for Peyton Hillis right here.
All right, there you go.
Hold on,
Chris
man.
Johnson, CJ2K,
One of the fastest backs ever.
4-2 running back, 2,000 yard season.
People don't run for 2K every single day, every single year.
Hardly.
I feel like you might have to go tier 2, just off of that season alone.
It'd be pretty funny to look at him and be like, yeah, you and Kenneth Walker are comparable.
Come
Yeah.
on. It's kind of, is that weird?
Can't do that.
And again, it's peak for peak. So longevity
Okay.
doesn't matter. Just the best version of these players. He did run for 2,000 yards.
That's insane.
We're putting him in tier 2.
Tier
All
2.
right.
Okay.
Next player, I can't see. Who is that? Oh, is that David Montgomery?
Sorry,
Tier
Demo.
4?
Put Demo in tier 4.
Yeah.
But the podcast clips. He's so funny on the St. Brown podcast.
He is funny.
He's tough.
He's hilarious even.
I would say hilarious. That doesn't get you tier 3?
No.
Kenneth Walker is not hilarious.
I mean,
We did a miscalculation with Kenneth Walker. We did forget that it was all time.
But also, too, he is hilarious. Like, he doesn't say anything hilarious, but the things that he does is hilarious.
Okay, fair. Shout out Kenneth Walker's silent comedy. LaShawn McCoy.
See, LaShawn McCoy,
You have 2 spots on top of 3 left. You can give him 1, or you can guess there's more superstars coming. Put him tier 3.
he was a problem. He was a superstar.
Do you want to put him tier 3?
I hate the fact that we did put
I
Kenneth
know.
Walker in tier 3 because now it's messing up my judgment for the rest of this tier list. But even then, I mean, Shady's one of the shiftiest backs of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Best mixtapes.
Mm.
Feel like we have to go tier 2.
Tier 2.
Nah, it's probably high.
That's a lot.
But he was like that.
He was like that.
So you're saying he's either in tier 2 or the best player at tier 3?
I think we should do tier 3.
I follow you. We'll put him in tier 3. Best player in
Okay.
tier 3.
Tier 3.
We better get some stars
Austin Eckler.
Tier 4.
Some stars.
Fuck.
I'm regretting this.
This man fried me. Fuck.
DeAndre Swift.
Fuck.
We are not getting stars right now.
Oh shit, man. This is the worst
Tier 4?
tier list ever.
Tier 4.
Fuck.
Tier 4.
Yes.
Okay. Cam Scatterbo.
Fuck. I fried this man. My bad. Oh, LaShawn, my bad, man.
I hate this so much. Put Cam Scatterbo in tier 1.
Tier 1.
We
You
might.
said Tier 1.
Just put him in tier 1.
We have to
man.
make sense out of some, man.
We messed this whole tier
Let's take
list up.
control of this
It's not
narrative
fully
right
Let's
now.
see how crazy we
It's
can
not
get.
that cooked. Calm down.
Put him in tier 3.
Tier 3, sir.
It's not that cooked. Adrian Peterson.
Finally,
Tier
a
1.
star. Tier 1.
Here we go.
Okay.
Not gonna risk it.
You won't feel bad if Adrian Peterson's your best running back on here.
We'll be
Never.
good.
Never. Last name, Prime, Le'Veon Bell.
You know what? You can make the argument.
Yeah.
I put Le'Veon Bell right there.
Outside of Cam Scatterbo being tier 3, you kind of got it perfect.
This is not bad at all. I thought we started off
Like,
terrible.
I guess you should have put David Montgomery in tier 3 over Cam. Other than that, you got it pretty perfect.
Peak for peak. 1 week for 1 week.
Hey, Peyton Hillis. Of everybody in tier 4 plus Cam, Peyton Hillis has the best year.
Yo, thank goodness we got these stars at the top, man. This was looking scary.
This is gonna get
I was
spooky.
very nervous.
You got the
Gotta
top
put-
3 right, and that's what matters.
I was very, very
Fuck,
nervous.
man.
A win is a win.
You're about to put Cam Scatterbo at 1.
Yeah, you
Just rage
you
quitting?
just gave up immediately.
Which therefore makes AP at tier 3.
You would have Le'Veon Bell tier 3.
That would have been funny.
Next thing we're going to do, we're going to do a draft. We're going to see if collectively we can draft a 17-0 NFL team again. But this time, we're going to see our spinner with our random years on it. I mean, our random teams. And additionally, there will be random years. So, QB, running back, tight end, 2 wide receivers, O-line, defense, and coach. Random years. Got to pull up the rosters and see if we can build the best team possible. We're going to see some bullshit, I'm sure.
Let's do this.
Hit the first spin. Where are we going?
First spin.
Oh, come on. 2010 Eagles. Is that a Chip Kelly year?
Also, we're doing this 2009, 2010?
Yes.
Okay.
So
is
yeah,
it-
2010.
LaShawn was there,
well,
but that's
the NFL is different then. Should we go 2010?
When you go on Basketball Reference, it just says 1 year. They label it by 1 year. They don't do the 2-year naming conventions that the NBA does.
Yeah.
So 2010 Eagles, which I don't remember which year it is, if what it goes by, but it'll say that given year. 2010 Eagles is a Michael Vick year. You can go Michael Vick quarterback. LaShawn McCoy had 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns.
Tough.
Deshaun Jackson year.
Sean Jackson had 1,000 yards.
We
Decent.
should go Shady, though. Shady had almost 1,700 yards from scrimmage.
God damn. Okay. LaShawn McCoy running
Christ.
back.
Yeah,
okay.
We can work with that.
I like this.
2010 LaShawn McCoy running back.
And then
All
Chip
right.
Kelly came in and said, "Nah, I don't want that."
What year did Chip Kelly come in the next year? Or was he here for this year?
Chip Kelly came in like 2015.
Oh, it was way later.
Yeah, like 2014, 2015.
Andy
Why
Reid
did I
year.
think he was in like 2013 or something? Yeah, the offensive coordinator this year was Marty Morningway.
Yeah.
Do you miss him?
It might have been 13.
Yeah, I think it was like 13.
Yeah.
This is Andy Reid. Okay. Next team. Here we are.
Please give us some 5.
2025 Baltimore Ravens last year.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson was hurt last year, though. Wasn't his best version of himself. Do got to consider that.
I mean, are you
where
taking
else are
Mark
we
Andrews?
gonna go?
Zay Flowers?
Fuck
Sean
no.
Bateman?
Hell
Oh,
no.
Do you
damn,
want
I
an
guess.
offensive line with Falele?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck no. Yeah,
No
we
wonder
gotta
the defense
go
it fell
Lamar.
apart. Lamar Jackson it is.
The coach got fired.
It's Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
Damn.
We have no
Fuck
other
it.
options.
It works. 2013. 2013
Well,
Panthers.
This defense, though.
2013 Panthers. Did you want their defense? Let's see.
Maybe this defense.
They were 12-4, first in the division that year. Ron Rivera is their coach. Sean McDermott was their defensive coordinator.
That's peak Ron. That's peak Riverboat Ron. That
They were-
defense, second in the league in yards, second in the league in points.
We could pick Greg Olson.
I like Greg Olson
If we
a
think
lot.
we'll get Steve Smith Sr. was still there.
Greg Olson moves me.
Greg Olson didn't have 1,000 yards.
He didn't have 1,000 yards. But he's still Greg Olson. Do you think we'll get better in that defense?
I don't know. I mean, that defense was really, really good, man.
It was. We had Luke
number
Kuechly.
one rushing defense. You can't run on us. You're
We
not
have
scoring. We're gonna run all over you because we have Lamar and LaShawn.
Have you considered they had first team All Pro Mike Tolbert at fullback?
Please leave me alone.
We'll pick their defense. Get Panthers defense. Luke Kuechly was DPOY this year. This is the easy answer.
All right.
Next one.
Mike Tolbert.
That's Chargers legend.
Dude, his
Respect the name.
pants was always falling down.
2024 Bills.
Fuck.
Welcome to the offensive line.
Yeah, 2020. I mean, it wasn't quite as dominant as it is now 2 years ago.
Do you want to just take Sean McDermott and punt?
No.
Because I'm not taking any of their receivers. I'm not taking their tight end.
No, we'll go Bills offensive line. It wasn't as good as 2025, but it was still a good offensive line. And I don't want to get stuck with a bad one. We can go 17-0 with the Bills offensive line.
Okay. Yo, we need some fucking weapons.
Yeah, we need weapons bad. We're saving all the pass catchers.
Okay.
Next, 2019 Jags.
Oh my god.
Damn, weren't they ass this year?
This is not what we need. This is a 6-10 roster coached by Doug Marrone.
They're fucking terrible.
We can't have this.
The Gardner Minshew led team.
DJ Chark.
Fuck.
Chris
DJ
Conley,
Chark.
Dede Westbrook.
DJ Chark, their leading receiver.
Yo, man, why are people still Jags fans? This is rough.
We need a tight end.
Their
and
tight
two
end is Cook, their
receivers.
leading tight end receiver, had 150 yards. We're not going tight end.
James O'Shaughnessy.
Yeah, no, we're not doing
We're
that.
picking Doug Marrone and hoping we have enough talent to win. Pick the Jags as coach. And we got to pray we have a super team of pass catchers to make up for Doug Marrone.
Dude, he went 1-15 the next year.
Has Doug Marrone?
Oh, the
Doug,
next year.
Doug Marrone has 2 winning seasons in his career. He has a 9-7 year and a 10-6 year.
Yo, man.
Hey, man, spin that wheel. This is rough.
We need some. I think we should have took tight end, man.
2023.
Okay,
Justin Jefferson.
Easy.
There we
Easy.
go.
Easy.
That's how you make up for Doug Marrone. Lamar throwing to Justin Jefferson, hard to beat that. With the Panthers defense, hold on. We're cooking a little bit.
Okay.
Spin it again.
Here we
Let's
go.
get another elite receiver, please.
Give me one more elite pass catcher, and I think we might go 17-0. 2015
Okay.
Saints.
Yo, isn't that demon there right now?
Is that a good Michael Thomas year?
Yeah, I think it is.
Can we get a slant man?
Let's see. Please, no.
Damn it.
It's not.
Damn it.
It's not.
Well, oh, fuck.
Brandon Cooks, welcome to wide receiver 2.
Is that our best bet, wide receiver?
It's either that, Ben Watson.
Yeah, tight end. I'm good on that.
Yeah, so Brandon Cooks, wide receiver 2.
Okay.
But you know what? He is one of the most wide receiver 2s in
Yes.
NFL history.
Yes, at 1,100 yards that year. Speed to complement
Okay.
Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
Okay. Who is our tight end? Spin
Not
this
bad.
wheel.
Walks into the building, gets 1,000 yards.
Yep, that's what he does. 2010 Giants.
This is
Oh,
Jeremy
fuck.
Shockey year?
Oh, please tell me Jeremy Shockey was still there. I don't think so. Let me
Damn.
check. At tight end in 2010, Kevin Boss. I don't think they had Jeremy Shockey.
No, I don't think this is a Shockey year.
Damn it. Their leading receiver in yards from the tight end position was Kevin Boss, 500 yards. Mr. Boss, welcome to our team.
Big boss.
Super Bowl champ. He was there in 2011. No, he was there in 2007. Remember, we got a tight end with the ring from 2007. One of the best receivers of all time. MVP quarterback. Dominant defense. This is at least 16-1.
We might. I don't know about
Doug
16.
Doug Marrone's gonna sell us.
15-2.
Yeah. 15-2 sounds probably
We
better.
didn't go 17-0, but we got real close.
There you go.
Not bad.
Damn you,
We were
Doug
on a run.
Marrone.
Damn.
Shout out Kevin Boss. Was a rookie when they won the Super Bowl in 2007.
But you know what? Can't take that away from him.
You cannot take it away from him.
Dude,
The
champion.
ring shines all the same.
Champion for the rest of his life.
You
The
remember?
ring shines all the same.
You remember Mario Manningham?
Yeah, of course.
Easily a top 15 name.
That is a pretty good name.
Mario Manningham is tough.
That's a pretty good name. Next thing we're going to do, we are going to do a tier list of some of the most hated NFL players. I have players that are hated for different reasons. I have about 15 of them. We're going to sort them into this tier list based on maybe why they're hated. Bso's going to read these tiers off to me.
All right. Tier 1, they hate greatness. Tier 2, it's time to get over it. Hashtag misunderstood. I think he likes it. You did this to yourself, buddy. I just don't like that guy. He deserves more. Jail.
Yep.
Okay.
These are our tiers to decide why these guys are hated by the NFL world at large. First name up on this list, Deshaun Watson.
Jail.
Jail. I had to start the
Okay.
baseline here.
Yep.
Deshaun
Big jail?
Watson. Big jail. Deshaun Watson represents all the criminals in the NFL that get hated because they are horrible people.
Never
He
the
will be
little
the
one.
one. Never the little jail. The biggest jail we can find, throw him under it. He represents all the criminals. I could have put like 20 criminals on this list. We put the one, we put the biggest one. He's on there.
It's nice. I was thinking more so Bayou. Throw him there.
Yeah, Ocean.
Yeah.
Next name, Patrick Mahomes. Very hated by NFL fans.
They hate
Hate
greatness.
He's the definition of it.
They do hate greatness.
This is the GOAT, man. He's really not, but he's on the
I was
way.
going to say,
I was about to
He's
say,
on the
is
way.
he the GOAT? Okay.
If he had gotten that three-peat,
Yeah.
conversations would have been
2023,
different.
we could have been talking about that. Now the GOAT case has slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
Now you're back in. Is he better than Aaron Rodgers conversation?
That's a tough year for him. Like a tough, 15 months. You get dominated in the Super Bowl, then you tear your ACL.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Then you
That's
come
a-
back from torn ACL. You still got to throw to Xavier Worthy and Tyquan Thornton.
I'd be upset. I'd be mad, personally. I don't know how he feels. Me, I'm upset.
Yeah, but as far as why he's hated, it's pure they hate greatness. Came in, started winning right away. People were calling him Michael Jordan immediately because all he does is win from day one. Of course he's going to get hated. How could you not hate that level of greatness?
Makes
You have
sense.
to. You have
Yeah.
to hate.
The Bills fan base is big. He owns them. Ravens can't get past him. Nobody can get past him.
He's the boogeyman.
He's the boogeyman. Next name on this list, Jalen Hurts. Very hated right now. More topical current day.
Super hated.
Super hated.
He probably fits best in.
I think he likes it.
You think he likes it, or you did this to yourself, buddy? You think he likes it? What makes you think he?
I think he likes it.
I don't think he likes it.
Because
at
of
all.
the social media post.
I think
I don't think he likes it.
when he clearly when his back is against the wall, he needs some type of pressure. He needs somebody to be like, you can't do it. Cause then all last offseason, everyone was like, well, I guess Jalen Hurts is this level of quarterback. The Eagles are gonna go back to back. All this praise was being handed to him. But whenever Jalen Hurts has actually played his best, it's when they're like, yo, you suck. We don't believe in you. I think he kind of likes it.
I don't know.
I
He
think
said he
needs
sucked
it.
last year and he just sucked. He didn't play his best.
I think he needs it.
I think you probably did it to yourself. You just play inconsistently, and people are going to say you're not worth the praise you get from your fans. So you know what? He didn't do it to himself. Eagles fans did it to him by overhyping him. So we'll go ahead and combine Eagles fans with
Nah,
him.
man, he's misunderstood.
He's
No,
nowhere
he's not
close. He's nowhere
misunderstood.
close.
I know
Misunderstood.
exactly who you are.
He's so understood.
They don't know Jalen Hurts.
Nobody is dissected and understood to a molecular level more than Jalen Hurts.
They don't get
His
Jalen
strengths, his weaknesses, we all understand them. There might not be another quarterback that we understand his
I know.
weaknesses quite as
You know
clearly.
exactly who he is.
Yep. We know exactly how he won and exactly how he loses.
They don't know.
What do they not know?
Because he's just stoic and they're like, oh, he's a bad leader. Nah, man. He just don't like to talk.
Mm.
And now he's a bad leader. That's a bit much.
Nevertheless, he's hated because Eagles fans made him do it to himself. They did it to him. CJ Stroud.
Ooh.
You did this to yourself.
You did it yourself.
Yeah, he's the definition. Did it to yourself.
You just sold the playoff run single-handedly. You did this to yourself. And the hate campaign that CJ Stroud is currently getting, next level. Did it to himself.
Yeah.
He surpassed for a couple weeks. He had surpassed 9 as
As the most hated.
as the most hated, the most clowned on quarterback, and the poster board for bad quarterback play. And that's hard to do when you had a whole year that you overtook in 2 weeks.
And it's not even that he did it to himself because he played poorly. He was on hella podcasts. He's talking about the elite quarterbacks. It's Patty and me. He was talking about himself like he had won Super Bowls.
He was
Yeah.
big bro and Caleb Williams.
He had one good
Bringing
run,
him
man.
in.
Tough.
Did it to himself.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was a great rookie year. I understood why you talk so crazy. You got to keep having good
Dude,
years.
his life must be hell right now. Can you the NFL offseason is so fucking long.
Yep.
And all everyone can talk about is
And now they're
how
calling
many
you
turnovers
Fousey
you had.
Tube.
Tough.
They're calling you Fousey Tube.
Yeah.
That's the last person I want to be called. That's terrible.
Big tube.
Big Tube. Big Foos. Aaron Rodgers.
I just don't like that guy.
Fair.
He's either that or misunderstood. Or at least he might think he's misunderstood.
He definitely thinks he's misunderstood,
Yeah.
which is why I don't fucking like that guy. He thinks that he is a pariah.
Yeah.
He thinks that he is a voice for the people, a symbol that we need in this political economic climate.
Dude.
Climate.
He really
He's
fits in a lot of categories. Misunderstood. I think he likes it. You did this to yourself. I just don't like that guy. Wow.
You can hate him for any reason you want is the answer.
Okay.
For me, I just don't like that guy.
Okay.
Been not like that guy.
I'm never in the crib thinking, what does Aaron Rodgers think about this?
Unfortunately, I'm often aware of what Aaron Rodgers thinks about everything. So I'm thinking about it and I'm like, I wish I didn't know because I don't give a fuck what Aaron Rodgers thinks about this.
Did y'all like him in his prime, or is this like a recent?
Loved him in his prime.
Okay.
Post prime, he developed worms for brains and he's the least likable man on earth.
Okay, that's what I figured. That's what. I
Yeah.
figured.
In his prime, my favorite football player I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Those are the old days. Will Campbell.
Ooh,
I think it's time to get over it.
is it?
It's been a little minute.
He caught his flack. I've never seen a tackle catch as much flack as Will Campbell did. They were very mean to him. He had a bad performance. He was dealing with injury. The slander came because it was at the biggest moment. You're gonna catch heat. It's time to get over it a little bit. Give him another chance, I think.
I mean, he was always going to get another chance.
That's meaning the voice of the people in terms of like.
Does he deserve more?
I don't know if he did. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Go the
Does
other
he?
way.
Now because you said that, it might be time to get over it.
See
You
what I'm
lost.
talking about?
I just asked the question.
Does he deserve more? No.
I think if you asked a lot of average football fans who they think is the worst tackle in the league, they'd probably say Will Campbell because of the jokes.
Yeah.
And he's obviously not that. So it's probably time to get over it. He had his news cycle of slander. We're all good
with
now.
the way we talk about him, we act like he is the reason why the Patriots lost in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
That
we
is
talk about him
not
like he's
the
Evan
case.
Neal. Like he's some
Yeah.
crazy bust. He's not.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you can't get ran through.
They have
You
way
can't
more
get pushed
issues.
over.
Ran through is crazy.
All right, man. Forced.
Come on.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. Is he misunderstood?
Maybe low key.
No, he's not. No, he's
Do you know
not.
who he is?
He's not misunderstood.
People think he's like this gamer that doesn't care about the game. Maybe he can like football and Call of Duty. How about that? Maybe he's nuanced and contains multitudes. Why can't that be the case?
Word.
Why can't we have hobbies?
That's how we feel.
Yeah. Our NFL player's not allowed to
I like
join
movies
phase.
and podcasting.
No, you're not allowed to join phase. You can't do that.
Why? Can't have hobbies?
You can be on the Cardinals or FaZe. Pick one.
You can't.
You know what? Fair. But is he still misunderstood?
Maybe, man. We'll see. We'll see this upcoming
He's
season.
he's definitely defined by his weaknesses more than his strengths,
Mm-hmm.
which is misunderstood to some degree. People do treat him like he's the sum of his weaknesses, not a nuanced player with good and bad. He is kind of paid into this box of this tiny shitter. But he's not that. He's not a horrible quarterback. He's not my favorite type of quarterback.
We could put misunderstood. It's all good.
He don't believe in this.
I don't believe in it. but it's
I don't know if
okay.
I do either, but I don't know. What do you want to do? You did it to yourself?
Probably.
What did he do?
Play badly and play Call of Duty?
Yeah, probably.
All right, you can do what you did to yourself. That's fine. I think he can earn his way out of this if he has a good year with Kevin O'Connell. But I suppose for now he's done it to himself.
Okay.
Who's next? Russell Wilson.
Oh, you 100% did this to yourself.
No, it's just I just don't like the guy.
No.
How did he do himself?
No. Why are you doing high knees on the plane, bro?
Wait, he was doing high knees on the plane?
Yes. Why are you doing high knees on the
I've
plane?
never seen that
Was it a
video.
PJ at least, or like was it commercial?
The team plane.
Oh,
High
That's
knees
not too
on the
bad.
plane?
No, it's still
What
a
team was
plane.
he on?
Huh?
Was it on the Broncos?
I can't remember.
And there was a lot of stories of him doing annoying stuff on the broadcast.
He did
my
it
God.
either way. Why are you calling yourself Mr. Unlimited?
You're so limited.
Come on. There's just a lot of things. You did it to yourself.
Yeah, but I think that all just leads to he did it to himself, but he didn't do anything. He just was really unlikable. I think he just made it so people just don't like him. He's not a criminal. He didn't do nothing wrong. He just got old and people didn't like him, so he got no grace for being washed. I just don't like that guy. If he was likable and was a cool dude, people would be like, okay, well, he had some good years. It's over. That's all right. You swing and you miss on some signings. He sucked while being annoying as fuck, so he gets no grace. I just don't like that guy.
Do you think that the annoyingness is like, but those were actions that he took? I don't know if Russell
But it's
Wilson,
just true to him. He's just being him.
I don't know if he's inherently just like an unlikable guy.
Can I tell you something? He clearly is. It's just him. He's just being
I
himself.
don't know.
It wasn't and he could have done a regular thing. You know, it's like that flirting versus harassment meme. Ray Lewis can scream a motivational speech. Russell Wilson can say the same words. Fuck out of my face. I'm not trying to hear that bullshit
Damn.
because he's just lame.
is it height tax? Is that what it is?
Nah.
No.
It's not. I think
He's like
it's like a combo.
it's youth pastor vibes tax.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
a youth pastor.
They
Juju
still,
Smith-Schuster.
they still mad Sierra picked him over Future. That's really where a lot of this jumped off at.
Juju Smith-Schuster, at his prime, hated for being a TikToker, for being too online.
Mr. Fortnite. That's how I know him.
Yeah, man, you
Yeah.
deserve more.
You deserve more? You deserve in 2019, you deserve more hate?
You should have been locked in. Man.
Did you hate Juju Smith-Schuster in 2020?
Probably, but not because of the TikTok. He just wasn't playing well. And I was like, bro, you should have been the guy. Like, AB's going crazy. This should be your team. You don't want it bad enough.
He was kind of on CJ Stroud timing too, though, where he fell off, but it was because he was talking so much and was so in the media for being good when he was good that people were like talking all that bullshit, doing Madden commercials, and now you can't catch those slants.
Nah, he probably got his. He doesn't deserve more. He got as much hate as you could.
He was
Yeah,
incredibly hated.
Sounds like he just did this himself.
Yeah. Or is it? He kind of just fell off, though. He kind of got hurt. Maybe he was a little misunderstood.
misunderstood. He just wasn't great.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like, people talk so much about the off the field stuff. It just wasn't good anymore.
It was also annoying when he was good though.
Fair. So what do you want to do? You did it to yourself?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. You did it to yourself. Nobody likes it so far. Tom Brady.
They hate greatness.
Yeah, okay, so they do hate greatness, clearly.
But also, it might be time to get over it because it's like, are you still talking about Tom? You still like debating his greatness?
Still on his dick to this day. For what?
I think it's time to get over it.
You can't though. He's the GOAT.
You gotta talk about him.
You just wake up and think Tom Brady's the GOAT, man.
I mean, I
Yeah,
don't wake
true.
up and think it, but like throughout my day, if I'm having these thoughts, then I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, Tom's the GOAT, and then we'll have the conversation from there.
Do you think he likes it?
Yeah.
I think he like. Do you think he
Of
relishes
course,
it?
yeah.
You think after Deflategate happened and all this stuff happened that he was like chip on his shoulder, enjoyed the hate?
I think he's always been like that. 6th round pick.
He relishes and he needs the hate to motivate him.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay, put him. I think he likes it. That supersedes everything. I think Tom gets off on the hate.
How do y'all feel about Pats fans feeling like salty that he's not embracing being a Patriot after
I
retirement?
feel like that's real because it does suck because he's the GOAT. It happened on your team. He was there for 20 years, and then now it's like, oh, you don't rock with this like that?
Yeah.
That hurts.
He should be your Kobe. He should be a lifer, but yeah.
Yeah.
Tough.
That's what you get when you let him walk. Jay Cutler.
Why is Jay Cutler on this list?
Some people say that Jay Cutler is kind of misunderstood,
They do.
and that
Some
like,
people say he doesn't give a fuck and he sucks and his attitude's bad.
Yeah.
He's a poor leader.
but the people who like Jay Cutler are like, nah, that's my guy. So maybe he is misunderstood. Could he be?
To one man's bad leader is another man's chill as fuck.
But also, and I think if I'm misremembering it, then that's it. But I think I heard that from Brandon Marshall, and I don't really trust his opinion right now, even if it's on who he likes.
Okay.
So I think I might go misunderstood. I mean, or what's the other one?
Dude, he might be the definition of misunderstood. Like, whenever I think of him, I don't know why, but I just think of cigarettes. And that's like a completely made up false ass picture that's been circulating since like fucking 2013 or whatever.
Fuck it. Jay Cutler's misunderstood. Why not? OJ Simpson.
Dang man,
Oh wow. Where do we go
I'm trying to
from?
figure out where he
What do
goes.
we do with this one?
Because like it's probably jail.
They tried,
Yeah, they tried, but they couldn't get him there
but then they
Yeah.
did get him.
off of something else.
Okay.
Let that man rest. It's time to get over it, man. Let him
It's
rest.
not time to get over double murder.
Let that man rest. Isn't he alive?
No, he
No, he's
died.
dead.
Oh,
He died.
my bad.
And so, but then if you want to say he probably deserves more because he came back into the zeitgeist.
They had his ass on Barstool podcast.
Yeah. So
Post jail.
he was still out here.
It's probably you deserve more.
But is the more
It's so
jail?
crazy. We can't forget about it. we can't get over
Can
it.
never forget about it.
Get over
Yeah. He deserves more. Okay.
It's one of my favorite periods in American history.
it. You wish you were around for it?
Yes.
You wish you were around for the media cycle?
The way that like old white dudes study World War II, that's how I study the OJ trial.
You seen the Made in America?
Yeah.
Actually, not Made in America. The show they made about it.
I've watched it all.
It's so good. I love that show. Chad Ochocinco.
He just be horny, man. I think he likes it.
Who hates Chaz?
Oh, actually, my bad. I said there.
Yeah.
My bad. It's not Ochocinco.
Oh,
T.O.
T.O. I think he likes it too.
I'm looking at the picture of my
That's so funny. Ron Baldy.
He's just horny. I was like, hold on. So Terrell Owens, where does he go? Considered a diva in his prime, hated for thinking he was above the program.
It's time to get over it.
Super time to get over it. Looking back, that was very of the time media. It was very.
I see what you mean.
This guy's a little too flashy.
Motivated.
Plus, he's in that city. They do be doing that.
Yeah,
They do be doing that. Yeah, it's time to get over it.
Okay.
I don't think he'd have the same reception today in today's climate that he did back then.
People will love
Dude, who would be
T.O. right now.
or a man right now?
Yeah, it was a little different time.
Yeah.
Football media was a little less progressive. Not like it's super progressive today or anything. Vontez Burfict.
He deserves more. That man,
What do you
honestly, legitimately, is a criminal. Changed the entire complexion of Antonio Brown's life.
Fill me in.
He murdered Antonio Brown on the field.
He gave a lot of, so he was a dirty hitter.
Oh.
Famously gave a lot of concussions, and he gave Antonio Brown a concussion that he missed a lot of time for. And I swear his CTE level and insanity level immediately ticked up. Where it's probably not actually Vontez Burfict's fault. Antonio Brown is a fucking piece of shit, but it coincides with when he knocked his top off.
In 2020, he was arrested and given a misdemeanor battery charge.
Oh, I didn't know that. Jail. Vontez Burfict jail. I did not know that he was also a criminal off
I
the
see the
field.
hit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm reacting to it for the first time.
Yeah, that was in 2020. So yeah, jail.
Jail.
Jesus
Michael
Christ.
Vick.
Yeah, they got him in there too.
They got him in jail.
Does he
Jail.
still deserve to be killed?
No, it's time to get over it. Probably.
Yeah, he's moving on with his life.
Or you
He's
did
a head coach
yourself.
somewhere.
You did the thing. You served the time.
It's just jail.
No, not jail.
No, jail's like jail now.
Yeah, not
We're not putting
jail.
him next to Deshaun Watson.
Come on now. There's real murderers there.
He served his time. It's time to get over it.
Was fighting dogs.
It's fucked up, I know.
That's ridiculous, man.
As
fucked.
all pet owners, it's crazy talk.
Yo,
We
man,
all own pets now.
Listen, he had the right people around him, man. It's fucked up.
He served his time. It's time to get over it.
Yeah.
Even then, like not having like the right people around you. There's normal stuff that people do, like and even then, it's like, oh yeah, he was out here selling drugs. Even Aaron Hernandez went to jail for just murder, right? For
You
gang violence.
comparing him to
Just murder.
For like that is a crime that you can see time and time again with like the wrong people around you. I've never ever heard of anybody else getting caught for dog fighting.
It's a unique ass crime.
He was at the head of that scheme. Like it had to be his idea.
Oh man, I don't think it's really jail. Though. I mean, it was.
He was running the league.
He's the creative mind.
He the creative director.
dog fighting league.
Michael Crabtree,
Crabtree.
famous shit talker. Every cornerback in the
He
world
likes
hated.
it. He loves
Richard
it.
Sherman bitched him on camera.
I just don't like that guy.
Akeem Talib tried to fight him, snatch his chain.
Yeah,
just doesn't stop.
apparently every cornerback I just don't like that guy.
I just don't like that guy.
Okay.
It's plain and simple. He's unlikable to every professional. Last name on here.
Time out. Let's put Mike Vick in. You did it to yourself. Like,
That's fair.
Fair.
That's fair.
Him next to Juju Smith-Schuster. Like they're the same. But no, I actually do think Michael Vick's time to get over it. Like he served his time. Like it's done. Like he paid the price. We don't gotta hate on him forever.
I know.
What kind of carceral society are we that we gotta act like he's a murderer for the rest of his life? It's super time to get over it. He didn't take a life.
All right.
dog style. We'll see.
Last name Cortland Finnegan.
Oh yeah, he deserves more.
We don't talk enough about how he got his ass beat by Andre Johnson.
If I personally had the ability, I would set up another fight, and I would let Andre Johnson just, yo man, do you?
Celebrity
It's like
boxing
so.
match.
Yeah.
Andre Johnson versus Cortland Finnegan.
If I had the money, I would set the fight up myself.
Let's go to a sports media company trying to set this up. Hey, House of Highlights.
Come on, man.
Set up a Cortland Finnegan Andre Johnson beef fight.
Listen, low key,
Clash.
every fight that happened like 10, 15 years ago, let's run it back.
Took an old school versus.
Yeah, yeah. Let's run it back. Do you still have that same smoke? Do you still have the same ability to put hands on people? And
Fair.
if you do, now's your time.
Okay.
That's elderly abuse, man.
And that's the end of our tier list. Next thing we're going to do today, we're going to play NFL over or under. B-Souls has a group of props for us to decide if we think that this example of something was over or under. So, for example, it might say Patrick Mahomes career touchdowns over under 500. We have to decide which one we think it falls on, and vice versa.
Okay.
Yes. Y'all ready?
Yep. Let us
do it.
know.
First one. How many kids does Antonio Cromartie have?
Oof.
Oh, I know for sure that's over.
Over. I know for sure.
It's over. It's over 10 and a half.
It is
Over
a lot.
10?
Over
Yes.
10.
Oh my God.
He's crazy though, because apparently he had a vasectomy and still had a kid afterwards.
Yo, this
Through
guy.
the vasectomy?
Through the vasectomy.
So he has like unstoppable seed.
Yes.
Yo, he the final boss.
Yo, he Genghis Khan, man. Fuck.
He's the final
Through
boss
the
for
vasect-
sure.
No, you're unstoppable.
All right. Well, you are correct. It's 14.
14. Legend.
God damn it, it was pockets hurt.
He has
Get
a
off of her.
he has a full he has a full NFL roster plus a couple two-way deals.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
All right, next. Tom Brady's 40 time. 5.2 seconds.
5'2".
Over. He's slower than that, I think.
Yeah. I think it's like 5'4".
I thought it was like 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah, I'm gonna say over 5.2.
5'6" is crazy.
I can't remember
Yeah.
the exact number.
Yeah, we'll go over. We'll say he's slower than 5'2".
All right. Y'all are 2 for 2 for so far.
Ooh.
It was 5.28.
Okay, I was gonna say 5'6" is crazy. I was like, holy shit.
Damn, okay.
He's Vince Wilfork.
Never mind.
5'28", demon. You didn't give enough credit.
Okay.
All right. Next. DK Metcalf's body fat percentage.
Dude, under 3% is ridiculous. That can't be real. I'm gonna say over.
Under 3%, you're dead.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
going.
insane.
I'm going over here.
Do you think there's probably there was a report one time that someone said he's like 2% or something? People ran with it.
Just lie.
That's dumb. One paper cut, you're oozing out.
Exactly. I'm gonna go over.
You got no padding in your body.
Yeah.
It's just straight bone and skin.
Yeah.
I feel like if that was the case, you had 1% body fat, you could stub your thumb and you just break it off.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Like the article probably says it's real, but I guarantee it's fake.
He definitely has a higher over than 3%.
Yeah.
Okay, well, based off of the research that I did, it is under at 1.9.
1.9.
Some reports say 1.6, some say 1.9.
Yo.
Is that chemically possible? Are like the finest of bodybuilders, are they at 1.9?
No.
Has anybody on earth ever been at 1.9%?
I wonder do you know what you have to look like in order to be 1.9%?
Deceased.
It would not survive the wind gust of Chicago at all, bro.
I believe you saw this online. I believe it's false.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next. How many kids does Phillip Rivers have?
Also over. I think.
I think it's like 11.
What's the line?
10 and
10
a
and a
half.
half. I think he's at 11.
I'm gonna say over.
It is
I think he's working.
under. It's
Oh.
10.
10?
Oh.
Yes.
Listen, man, he's a man of moderation.
Okay.
11 is too much. He knows when to stop. He doesn't need a full offense. He's an offense counting himself. So he gets to 10. Now he says, yeah, I have my 5 linemen, my receivers. I can run 13 personnel. I can be the QB. I don't need any more. That's just greedy. 11 is a perfect number.
I thought he was about his business. I thought he was at 11. He's not.
Oh, you thought he was building roster depth.
Yeah.
You thought he was building for the next generation.
He's not serious.
So
enough.
whenever like his starting left tackle ages out, new one's in the pipeline.
Gotta get back to work.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Job's not done.
But he's all in on this year. He's in a win now mode. So when this unit ages out, he ages out.
Win now.
Yeah.
All right, next. Peyton Manning rush touchdowns 14 and a half
For his
entire
career,
for his career.
bro,
Oh, wow.
it's got 4. Wow. The fact that number is this low,
I know.
so that means it's probably around here.
It's like 1 a year averaging.
He didn't want running QB sneaks.
I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna say under.
Under's pretty funny.
Under.
I feel like it's got to be over. Like he didn't fall into 15 QB sneaks in his entire career.
No.
What?
Nah.
Over.
Okay. It is over. It is 18.
Okay.
Still a small number.
Good for him.
Yeah.
How many years did he play? Like 20 or something?
Not quite,
Yeah.
but a lot of years.
All right.
Can't- yeah.
Wow.
Next. Brett Favre career fumbles 150.
150 is so many.
fumbles. Wow.
If this was interceptions plus fumbles, I would have said over no matter the number.
150 is a lot.
Because, he had to have about 450,000 interceptions. Is there room for 150 fumbles?
Yeah.
Are we counting? I'm assuming we're just counting fumbles lost.
Yeah, I'm going over.
I'm going to go under. Too many picks. Can't have this many fumbles. It's not mathematically possible when you set the record in every way for interceptions.
We'll go under.
When you're throwing 16 interceptions a game, you can't fumble too many times.
It is over. It's 166.
Damn.
Oh my god.
He was letting that bitch loose in the air and the ground, giving it up.
He leads career fumbles for quarterbacks.
Yeah, not shocking, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, next. Times Taylor Swift was shown at the 2024 Super Bowl.
Over.
15.
Over.
Well, they started getting destroyed pretty early. And so I think in the second half, I don't think they were cutting to her a lot.
Were they dating for the 2023 Super Bowl?
Yes.
That was probably the one where they hit 15. 2024, they probably put him out of her misery a little bit. Didn't show her sad.
I'm going to say under.
Under for this one.
They got to maximize. I'm going over.
Okay. It is under at 12.
Pretty
good
close to the
logic.
fucking line.
Yeah.
12 on a bad game for the Super Bowl for the Chiefs when they were already getting backlash for it. 2023 must have had like 38 times they showed her.
This is tragic.
This is them being conservative and not trying to do too much.
It's over.
They learned from
That's
last
crazy.
year.
I wonder how many, they probably realized that, there probably was a meaningful amount of women that watched the Super Bowl just to see Taylor Swift. They probably had to show her at least a handful of times.
Yeah, I mean, you can get to 8, you can get to 10, but 15? When your team is getting destroyed? Come on.
It's true.
Yeah, what's the point at that point?
It's a lot of
It's your
fucking
sad
times.
They're not showing
reaction.
that sad white woman
That's
15
cruel.
times.
Yeah, that's cruel.
All right,
But a happy white woman, they'll show 100 times.
20, yeah.
It's good for ratings.
I think this was the year Ice Spice was also with her too.
Really?
There was one year Ice Spice was.
I think
with
that
her
was
at
the
Super
year.
Bowl.
That was the year before.
Okay. All right, next. Will Campbell sacks allowed in the 2026 Super Bowl?
Over.
Under 3.
Over. Damn
3?
sure wasn't 2.
It wasn't 2.
It wasn't 2.
Yeah, it's over.
He got beat on the first drive.
And they're beating his ass like a drum all night.
Yeah, man.
Bah, 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 bah.
He deserves more.
What a
They're hitting
rookie
different
year,
rhythms
man.
with it.
Okay.
They're trying some new shit out.
Allegedly, it's under. It was only 1.
Nah, that's
He
so
allowed
fake.
a lot of pressures, but sacks allowed, he was
Okay.
only credited for 1.
Okay, fair.
By who? Who did the credit?
Check his work.
Might have been me. I don't know. All right, next. How many episodes of Jeopardy Aaron Rodgers was on? Over, under 5.
I'm gonna say over. I think he took over for like a week, and then I think there might have been a couple other like sparing ones. I'm gonna say over.
I'm gonna say under.
I don't know.
I don't know. That NFL offseason is mad long.
He's got shit to do.
Yeah.
Just gotta fill time. Fuck it. Between my ayahuasca trips, I'll go do Jeopardy for a week.
Yeah.
Over.
I'm gonna say
Y'all going
over. Over.
We're going over.
All right. It is over. It is 11.
You watch
Okay.
watched a lot of them, Donovan. Damn. You're like, damn,
Yeah,
A-Rod again in this bitch?
He took over for like 1 week. And that was 10 episodes alone. And then he had 1 guest episode.
They were doing 2-a-days.
They're
Had it been
grinding on the
fucking
Jeopardy
last.
streets.
Oh my goodness.
Network TV is alive and well.
I don't know if it was a week, but he had a 10 episode run.
Yeah.
That's what I read. All right, next. Nationally aired TV campaigns for Tom Brady. Over or under 150?
Oh,
So-
over.
So this is basically commercials.
Yes. This is
Over
all time, by the way.
150 commercials in his
Over.
entire career.
Over.
It's a long career.
Over.
150 is a fuck ton of commercials.
That's a lot.
That's like 8 commercials a year, or
Dude.
plus 5 commercials a year, counting retirements.
We're going. I think we should go over.
Nationally aired though.
Nationally aired.
Nationally
That's a lot of
aired.
ad spots.
I'm gonna go just under.
I'm gonna go over.
I'm gonna say over.
Okay.
He was
It is
he was getting them up.
over 190.
Damn, he was getting to the fucking bag.
I think I read just over the last month, his campaigns have been aired over 100,000 times just in the last like 28 days.
Jesus. Bag getter.
Spamming it.
The
He's like
reach.
Shaq level low key.
Who has more reach in the world, him or ISO Speed?
It's probably
Hey man, that's
Speed.
tough
Probably
these
Speed
days.
still.
Yeah,
Speed's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna
it's
lie.
crazy.
All right. Main episodes of the New Heights podcast, 180.
They've been doing it for a minute now.
How many years has it been?
Maybe 3.
Maybe more.
It may be more. They're not like, I know that there's probably times where they are taking breaks, so I don't think it's like a full like 52 episodes a year.
I'm guessing it's been 4 years. They take breaks. Just over. Actually,
I'm gonna say
say
just
under.
under.
I'm gonna say under.
All right. It is over. It's
Wow.
189.
yep, just over, just
Wow.
barely. That
and
makes
if
sense.
and if anything, it's like way over because that's only the main episodes, and they do like bonus episodes and interviews.
Oh, okay.
so it's
Look at
like,
that, real
250.
Potters. They don't miss a lot of weeks.
yeah, man.
Shout out to them.
Sticking to their schedule.
Salute. Next, Justin Herbert playoff wins.
All right, go for himself. All right, I don't like this
I'm
game.
gonna say over.
You're my kind of guy, man.
All right, I don't like this game anymore.
Have to go under.
God damn.
You're correct.
Damn.
You cooked.
None.
And when I bring a Glock to the office, then what? Then what happens?
No, open the door. You just go.
Boom, boom, boom. There's your producer corner of the week.
All right, next. Losing Cleveland Brown season since 1946.
Over.
30.
Over.
Over. For sure.
Over for
Clearest
sure.
over of all time.
Over for sure. I mean, it's 2025, 25 seasons since 2000. How many have they had winning records in that time?
Probably 3.
Give me over
Give
easily.
them grace, man.
Over by a mile.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's closer to 50.
Oh, it is over. It is 35.
Okay.
Okay.
50.
50, so mean.
It didn't have a lot back in the day. That's I saw that. But the 2000s carried.
Yeah, because you included the years when they were a different organization. They
Yeah.
it was like a rebranding and coming back thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, last one. Times Josh Gordon was suspended. 4.5.
5?
Is it 5 times?
5 times?
Probably. He kept getting chances and kept going back.
Because so he got suspended for a whole year. I think they were operating on like a 3-strike type of thing. So I think you get 3 suspensions for that one. Probably comes back. I think he got suspended once with the Browns and then maybe once with the Patriots. I'm gonna say 5.
Yeah, I might
You
say
say
6. Over.
It is over at 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he got suspended strictly for weed, right?
No.
Oh.
It was,
Many
it was a lot of things.
But lots of things.
Oh.
Started with weed, got more serious as time went on.
Oh.
I only saw the weed stuff, but it is 6.
It was all substance stuff.
Yeah. Damn.
All right, that's the last one.
I think we did pretty good. Pretty good.
Feel decent. Don't feel bad.
I'm glad you don't feel bad.
You should
Could've
never
done
feel
better.
bad.
Could have done better.
That being said, we have one more thing we're going to do today. Last week, we picked post-draft which teams have the worst position groups in the NFL
Okay.
Okay.
on offense and defense, 5 units in each side. Now we're going to pick the best post-draft on paper. Who has the best position groups? Let's start with offense first. Who has the best wide receivers in the NFL now post-draft?
It's probably still the Bengals.
If the Rams had taken Mekhi Lemon like we all thought they would, I think we would have picked them.
Actually, no. It's the Cowboys. I think still. I think with CD and Pickens, I think they now have.
Over the Bengals?
Do we think that CeeDee Lamb is still a top 7 or 6 receiver?
He's up there.
Pickens has played himself into those conversations.
Yeah.
Damn.
T. Higgins is damn sure not a top 7 receiver.
Yeah, nah.
So, we'll go with the Cowboys.
Okay.
Now, running backs. Who has the best running back room?
Dang. RP the Lions.
RP the Lions. They split the guys up.
No.
Does anybody else have 2 quality stars like that you feel good about?
I think the Cardinals will have 2 quality starters.
Oh, wait, the
Tyler
Cardinals have
Algier,
all their
like-
cap in the... They have like 30% of their cap in running backs.
Yeah. Which is
Algier,
so dumb.
Jeremiah Love, James Conner, and Trey Benson.
You know what? Cardinals, y'all got
Yeah.
it.
The depth is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Because the best running backs, I mean, Algier was with Bijan, so maybe that would have been the case. They broke up. Gibbs and Pacheco were good off that.
Yeah,
Fuck
we're
no.
okay.
CMC doesn't. The Ravens lost Keaton Mitchell. They lost their fun backup.
Yeah.
Keaton Mitchell and Hampton, they got arguments.
I mean, yeah, we haven't seen Saquon had a down year last year.
Yeah.
So, you know what? The Cardinals, this is y'all one win.
You guys got something.
Yeah.
You might not win any games. You do have the deepest running back room in the league. And we can't take that from you, no matter how hard we try.
We'll do
Elite
it.
strategy.
Elite strategy. Tight ends. The Rams have 100,000 tight ends. To draft another one. They're up there.
I think about tight ends. I think about the Rams. I think about the Bills.
They both have 100,000
You're
tight
right.
ends.
Yeah.
And they use them all. Because, like, McBride and Bowers are obviously, like, the best tight ends. They don't have a deep room.
Sure.
So,
The Rams are, like, 6 deep. Just drafted Claire, too, to add to that. Terrence Ferguson. They got, like, 4 blockers.
yeah, anybody that you put on that field, they can catch a touchdown. They can block.
Yeah.
They can do it all.
It's the Rams.
Probably have to go with the Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's others that have, obviously, more dynamic pass catchers. But with the depth of blocking and catching, we'll go with the Rams. Quarterbacks.
That's quarterback.
Mahomes off of an ACL tear. So maybe don't pick Mahomes because of the ACL.
Yeah, the backup room also.
So do you between Josh Allen and Lamar and Stafford, do you want to decide based on the backups?
Yes, let's do
Yes.
it. That's more fun.
Who's Josh Allen's backup for this coming year? Let me pull up the depth charts because I can't remember off the top of my head. I know the Packers just signed Tyrod Taylor, which is a random aside.
Dude, he gets to the money, man. He's been around for a long time.
All right, Kyle Allen is Josh Allen's backup right now.
Okay. Matthew Stafford has Ty Simpson.
That's interesting.
Yuck.
Reigning MVP plus first
Should it
round
be the
pick.
49ers? Brock and then
And Mac Jones.
The high end talent isn't
Yeah.
there.
Tyler Huntley, Diego Pavia behind Lamar Jackson.
please, please. That dude's like 5'4".
Hey man, shout out Pavia. We're going with the Ravens here. We're going with the Ravens. You have 2 Pro Bowlers on your roster.
Tyler
And,
Huntley, Lamar,
yeah.
and Diego Pavia.
Dude, he's comedy, bro.
Do we have to go to the Rams though? They have the MVP and a first round pick.
We don't know if that first round pick
doesn't
is
mean
good.
anything, no.
Who cares? It's the first round pick. It's the deepest in the league.
No, it's not.
It's the deepest quarterback room.
Would you rather Diego Pavia right now or Stetson Bennett?
Come on.
Let's have these combos for real.
Stetson Bennett. Yeah.
Stetson Bennett?
Yeah.
I'm taking Pavia.
Let's go to the Rams.
That's just what I'm doing.
The Rams are greedy with their quarterbacks. No, what's left from there? Offensive line.
Best offensive line in the
The
league.
Bills up there.
The Bills lost their starting left guard.
Let's see. Broncos are still strong.
Broncos didn't lose anybody.
Saints are dope too.
They got a glaring weak hole. I
Chargers have the tackle duo, but they have fucking NPCs at guard.
can't do that right now.
NPCs at guard. Left
feel
and
like-
right.
I feel like Denver right now.
Yeah, I guess we got to go Denver. Who else on paper is coming with more star power?
Cowboys have an elite line.
It's probably Denver. I think we're safe. We're safe going there.
Okay, Denver
Okay.
it is. Yeah, I'm sure there's others in the running that we're not thinking on top of our heads, but looking at it, safe to go Denver, best pass protection.
Yeah.
So now that means Rams quarterbacks, Rams tight ends, Cardinals running backs,
It's the
Cowboys
most elite position
receivers,
in the league.
Broncos offensive line.
That's 17-0.
There you go. Now defense. Who has the best edge room in the NFL?
The best edges.
The best edges. Probably the one with Myles Garrett. That's pretty hard to beat.
Yeah, we could go. Honestly, we might.
No, that's probably Texans still. It's probably Will Anderson and Daniel Hunter. Probably the best duo.
We could say the Texans for everything on defense.
Okay. There's not really an edge rushing duo better than those two. I don't even know who the competition would be. Unless you want to go like depth, where like some teams just have like a really strong third and fourth edge rusher. But when you have Will Anderson, you have the second best edge rusher plus a superstar duo. We can just go with
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
Can never be mad at that.
Best defensive tackle room.
The interior defensive line.
Interior D line. Cowboys are up there.
Cowboys, Eagles are up there.
Yeah, Eagles are.
Eagle. Oh, it's the
I
Eagles.
think I'll
Jordan
say
Davis
Eagles.
and yeah, it's the Eagles.
Yeah.
It has to be the Eagles for sure.
You got Jomo as the third one there too. Yeah, that's nice.
It's the Eagles
That's
for sure.
disgusting.
Until they trade one of them.
You shut your mouth.
I'm just saying what the rumors are saying.
You shut your mouth.
Ah,
man.
I'm just reporting what Adam Schefter's reporting. Okay.
How did he get that info?
Who is Schefter in the bar with? Who is Schefter getting snapped up with? Cornerbacks. Who has the best quarterback room in the NFL now?
I can't make the jokes. on my
Corners, it's probably the Steelers. The Steelers added so many DBs.
You down with the Steelers? Also, listen, Eagles. Eagles are up there
Oh, shoot.
with Quinion, DeJean,
And Reek Woolen.
and Reek.
Yeah, so it's that
They're-
versus
they're
Joey
up there.
Porter. Joey Porter, Jalen Ramsey, and Jamal Dean. Both those are fucking filthy.
That's kind of disgusting.
Joey Porter, fringe top 10. Jalen Ramsey playing nickel. Still gives you something at this age. Jamal Dean was a great signing.
Okay.
Dude,
I-
the Texans,
Texans?
Stingley,
it's Stingley,
Kamari,
yeah.
Wow.
Petrie in the nickel.
Let's go Texans.
We're going Texans. We're going
Yeah.
Texans. Those three are the big three. We're going Texans. Petrie at the nickel is what moves me.
Yeah,
They got two
The,
positions.
the Eagles have a competition there because they also have the best nickel, but they have the weakest link of all these names in Reek Woolen.
that's fair. But you got all pros. You have all pros at outside and at nickel.
Yeah, but so do the Texans.
I'm talking first team.
Okay. Texans it is, though. Jalen Petrie moves me.
Texans.
Dude, the Steelers' corners are fucking filthy. They're going to win 8 games no matter what, but the Steelers' corners are filthy. I will give them that. Joey Porter, Ramsey, and Jamal Dean, crazy.
That's the one thing they ain't mid at.
Yep. Safeties. Who is best safety duo in the league right now? Are we counting Nicky Mulworthy as a safety even though he plays a lot of nickel? Because he
Sure.
kind of does a lot.
Sure.
Probably the Seahawks.
Yeah. Well,
Who would the other options be for safety?
Caleb Downs walks in, be a star right away. Go with the
He's
Cowboys.
carrying everything by himself.
Yeah, Caleb Downs. Who else could it be in that conversation? Off the top of my head. Oh, I mean, they have Kyle Hamilton, so the Ravens are always going to be in that
True.
conversation.
Just carrying.
Just carrying.
yeah.
Nah, I think we should. Man, it should be the Lions, but everybody's hurt right now.
Do you want to just
That's
say
depressing,
Brian Branch
man.
gets healthy and just assume that Achilles doesn't affect him at all? We go with the duo at the Lions?
You know what? We respect Brian Branch over here.
We do. And that's definitely the best duo if he comes back 100%.
If we're just talking, everybody's healthy, no injury. It should be the Lions.
Okay.
If Malachi Starks makes a leap second year, though, Malachi Starks and Hamilton could be crazy.
We got to see the leap though.
We got to see an Achilles recovery.
You know what? Both of those are very, very fair. I've seen Brian Branch be good.
Let's go to the Lions. Let's give it to
Yeah.
him. Linebackers.
Listen, we could just pick the Niners. You have Fred Warner and whoever.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
You'll
you're
figure
gonna
it out
be
the
fine.
rest. Yeah.
Giants now have Tremaine Edmonds and Orville Reese. That could be interesting. The linebacker position is so fucking weak right now that it's tough.
I'm not sure. Also, this is probably the Eagles. Zach Bond, Jahad Campbell. This defense is disgusting.
It's pretty disgusting.
It's nasty.
They're
It's
coming out with
nasty.
every conversation.
You lost N'Kobe Dean, and you still have those two guys.
Wow.
Okay.
It's pretty filthy.
Pretty fucking filthy. Is it the Eagles? Is that the best duo?
Makes.
In terms of 1 and 2, like Jahad Campbell didn't even play the second half of the year.
Fred Warner, Drake Greenlaw coming back another year removed from injury. I guess it could be them. That's just purely off the strength of Fred Warner being the best by a fucking mile.
Where's Drake Greenlaw still having the tank, man?
I mean, listen, man, the Commanders, if Sonny Styles is really good, Sonny Styles, Leo Chanel, Frankie Louvu, we can get something going.
It's too early.
It is too early.
Let me see one preseason game.
Yeah, let me see one good game of Sonny Styles and I'll start talking crazy. But yeah, I don't see any other linebacker duos on paper
Yeah, nah.
off the top of my head.
Might be us.
All right, I guess the Eagles get another position group. Sounds like you have the best defense in the league and a top 10 quarterback in the league. Am I right? Super Bowl or bust?
Super Bowl or die, not bust.
Who's going to die? Donovan?
Donovan.
That's really what it is. That's what it is.
Okay.
If we don't win the Super Bowl, people will be fired.
All right, so with that being said, you guys heard it over here first. If they do not win the Super Bowl, I will be leaking his address and you can single-handedly hunt him down. I know where he lives and soon so will you.
That's why I don't let
Get
nobody
doxxed.
come over like that, man.
And with that being said, that is the end of this episode. We'll leave it there. They better win or we're hunting Donovan. It's going to be like the Running Man. We're going to find him. The whole
Yeah.
nation's after him.
Funeral music, potentially? You have a playlist?
Yeah, what song you want to play at your funeral when they get you?
You're
Because
going to
Jalen
have to
Hurts
have that
does.
sad playlist now.
I'm not doing that.
And we'll see y'all next week.